Oh my gosh, this is so much cooler than I imagined. I feel like we just walked into Santa's workshop, but Mackenzie Child style. It is a wonderland, it's a delight, and I'm sure you'll be inspired.
Hello, welcome in.
Welcome into Gourmet Holiday. I'm Rachel Ellis.
I'm Courtney, and this is our first show together.
I was just gonna say, we've never worked together before. I'm so excited.
It's fun to gather around food and nice drinks and do our first show together. I love Gourmet Holiday.
I do too. We have so many amazing items that will make your holiday table so truly special. We have expiring prices. We have new today. If you're asking where's the new, we have some items that are brand new today.
And we have guaranteed delivery by the 25th. So if you are trying to host your family, bring something really special, maybe like a yummy cannoli cake, we've got you covered. This is just back in stock. It's a hot pick on the day. It's sold out the last time we had it in November, and it's back. My husband loves this. I love it. I love my favorite part of a cannoli is the inside.
Yes.
And so it's like really a celebration of that.
It's absolutely delicious. And it really does taste like a cannoli. It's delicious.
It really does. It's on sale today for $89.98. Ships for free as always, and we'll get there guaranteed by the 25th. So it's really big too.
Yes.
4.5 pounds.
Honestly, you could slice the slices in half.
In half. You know, my husband and I, we do that.
Yeah.
But we do also enjoy that it's pre-sliced, so you don't have to do the work when you go to the party.
Look at that presentation, so gorgeous. And then talk about the center of the plate meal. How about we'll go from Rachelli's to Rastelli's, and we're gonna talk Rastelli's ham, because this is tender, mouth-watering. It is hardwood smoked ham, and you're getting it pre-sliced, just like you were with the cake. So if you want a pre-sliced, pre-portioned meal, absolutely delicious. This price does go up back to the QVC price at the end of the day. And this is a more just arrived moment because all of you have been loving the ham from Rastelli's so much that it's previously been sold out. We have more for you for under $60, and you can easily serve 12 or more people and you will still have leftovers.
A Christmas ham.
Christmas ham.
I love it.
What do you normally serve for Christmas?
We switch it up for Christmas every year. This year we're actually doing Italian.
Oh.
But you know, every year we do something a little different. Sometimes it feels like Thanksgiving 2.0.
Yes,
this
love
year
that.
this year it's Italian. How about egg roll? I'm always down for a good egg roll.
Why not? This could be your new holiday tradition because you love Falkor Fusion. But now, this is a brand new today flavor. It's cheesesteak. So you have that crispy, delicious egg roll shell and then delicious beef, great creamy American cheese, all the flavors, onions, peppers that you love from a Philly cheesesteak. You're getting 12 of them. These are large. You can easily slice these up, serve them as appetizers. Really a crowd favorite. And it's a one-time only price, which means that price is only good for the length of our show.
Now we are going to take a little extended preview. Look, oh wait, first we're doing Cheryl's. I forgot.
Look at Cheryl's.
I love Cheryl's.
This is a brand new offer from Cheryl's. It is actually our pick of the show, Courtney and I's pick of the show, and we're talking about a true crowd-pleasing assortment because you're getting 36 of their holiday crowd pleaser cookies. 15 different flavors. Some are unfrosted, some are frosted, some are flavored and frosted, all individually wrapped. And you're going to see our wonderful stylist, Cheryl. She placed these into 12 different gifts in little gift bags with 3 cookies each. So it's a really fantastic opportunity for your holiday gatherings, but also for gifting. So let Cheryl's do all the baking for you.
I ran into Mary in the hall and she said they launched these last night and it was really popular.
Wildly popular.
I think this was in maybe Kim's.
It was. She mentioned it was
Santa show. Yeah.
Yes.
So fun.
And they went so quickly because it's really the favorites that everyone loves, and it's about $1.30 per cookie.
We love that.
Yeah.
And then just having that last minute something for everybody that
stocking stuffers.
Yes.
Santa will be very happy if you serve this.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now we are going to have our food for thought, and this is fun because it's local for us. Out of downtown York, Family Bakery, the Pretzel Co. These are 10 of these 4.5 ounce hand twisted soft baked bow tie pretzels. This is a heritage and an art form. I think it's like 80% of the country's pretzels are from this area.
Yes.
And as I have learned, even just from the people around me in the studio, like depending on what part of Pennsylvania and the water, like the color will be a little different. So this is a little taste of York, Pennsylvania, and they're gorgeous.
Look at that.
They're large, and the bow tie is so beautiful, and they are all 10 coming home to you for $26.
That's amazing. I have Pretzel Company pretzels in my freezer at home right now, and they're so special because if you just want a very easy Tuesday night snack, you pop it into your oven for 5 minutes, and it tastes like it's bakery fresh because it is.
Because it is. Shall we take a bite?
Yes. Look at that golden brown.
I never had like a great pretzel until I moved to Pennsylvania.
Really?
Oh no, not like this.
Yeah, these truly do give you, look at that soft, chewy inside and the golden brown. How is it, Courtney?
It's so good. I love how it's dense on the out, like you have the little crunch and then, so good.
We only have about 2,400 to go around at this price, so please, if you want to, jump on this right away. Great price point, game day, holidays, so much more, and they are absolutely delicious. I'm
You
sorry
don't
to talk
need
with my mouth
anything.
full.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard not to. This could be so much fun. First of all, they're so delicious and like buttery and the perfect amount of salt. You don't need anything. This is fun for like a dip party. You know, whether it's little. This is just cheese, but we have, I feel like this would be yummy with the beer cheese soup.
The beer cheese soup from Maggie and Mary's that's coming up.
That we have coming up in the show. If you like have a little dip party, if you have maybe grandkids, kids who come over, pretzels are a crowd pleaser and you can make them your own, but it starts with the high quality pretzel, which this is.
I think it's only 6 ingredients, which is also really self-assuring when you are feeding this to your family.
Yeah.
It actually comes unsalted. You get the salt, so you can add it on. And also, I have added some cinnamon and sugar on mine at home.
That's a good idea.
So delicious.
Yum. So you can take them on, that feels like a little more of a breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast,
Or
little
dessert.
dessert.
Yum. The quality, I love what Gourmet Holiday does in terms of like bringing the best parts of food in the country straight to you. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So shop early. Those types of items tend to just fly. 200 orders already placed, and I think we had like 2,400 to start, so now there's 2,200. Also want to give you a heads up, speaking of pretzels, Mrs. Prindables, the 15-piece classic caramel pretzel with the holiday gift boxes are back, but they're already in final quantities. It's nice because you don't have to choose anything. You're going to get all the different chocolate in the assortment with the gift boxes. You're going to get 15 of them with the boxes, and you can mix and match them in those boxes as you please. Hello, Marie-Louise. How are you?
Fun.
You know, speaking of bringing, you know, special moments and special people, this brand, Red Rocker, started with a mom making treats in her basement for friends and family.
I love the story.
And somehow now has made its way, just because of that word of mouth and love, to QVC through this brand. And I love it because you can still feel the love and when you taste it, and it's like coming to you for $29.98. You're getting a best of, because you are going to get 3 of these gift tins, and you are going to get a mix of flavors in the gift tins. There's nothing to choose. 6.5 ounces each. The rocking chair mix. You're going to get a peanut crunch mix, and then yum caramel brownie. All 3, and you can see what they look like poured in the bowls in front, are coming to you for a one-time only price. So this price is unlocked for this 2-hour show. It goes up at the end of the 2 hours. Price is up into the show. Shipping is free as always. And this is just like so fun when you look at it. You know, it even has the look of that. I think of my grandma who makes mixes like this, and
nice.
It never tastes the same.
It doesn't.
Unless it's made with love.
It's always unique. And as a mom and as somebody that likes to create things, I love the story that you said, in her basement, and everybody loved it. And then she ended up going to church festivals and craft fairs and state fairs and things, and everybody loved it so much she decided she needed to find a place to make it and then make it on a bigger scale. So I'm going to tell you how she does it.
Okay.
But let's go through the flavors right here.
Okay.
And everybody loved this last season too. too.
Okay,
they were
good.
just crazy about it. All right, so this is going to be the original one right down here. So it starts with pretzels.
Is it okay if I dig in while
you can.
Okay.
All of them have pretzels in it. So there is a creamy white vanilla coating that
yum.
gets tumbled over all of that. So that one has the vanilla pretzels. It has the graham cereal, which I love that graham cereal, the little round oat cereals, and then finished off with roasted almonds that are also tumbled in that creamy white coating. Is that not fun?
10 out of
you,
10.
You get in that can for somebody who loves unique and you can't stop eating it. Okay, so we've upped it a little bit here. This is going to be the caramel brownie. So this is going to be those same pretzels that have that delicious creamy white confection on there. This is going to have caramel cups and brownie bites in it all the way through. And look at this one in here. All the little pieces. Here, let me show you this way. There we go. That looks better.
Obviously, I need one of these.
So everybody finds their own favorite in there that they want to dive into. This is a mix of truly sweet and salty and crunchy and nutty, everything that you love. And then finishing it off right down here, this is going to be the Red Rocker Peanut Crunch.
This is my favorite.
Okay, so that one's also going to start with those fresh, crunchy peanuts. This one is for the peanut lover. This is going to have honey roasted peanuts.
Oh, they're so good.
And peanut butter cups in here, and that little blue paper that keeps everything nice and fresh because you got a full year to think about eating these. But once you open them up and you have them out, whether you're putting them in a candy jar or whether these are under the tree as a little special gift, somebody's going to come in, open up these jars, and not be able to stop snacking.
The peanuts are perfectly coated. And the honey roasted.
Yeah.
They are so delicious. All three of these, people are getting more than one. If you are somebody that likes a full flavor profile when you snack, these really are nice because you get a little sweet, you get a little salty, you get a little crunch, you get some smooth in the coating. Like it's a very satisfying snack.
It is, and this is how it arrives. So if you're going for the trio and you're sending this as a gift to a Build To, Ship To, it arrives in this packaging.
That's so cute.
All of them come together. Love the nostalgia on the labels in here and love the story. So what she did was she decided that to make these better, you have to get a really good coating on them. So she created a tumbling system on here. So what happens is you will note if you get these home how incredibly enrobed they are. A tumbling system. So let's say the pretzels start first. They tumble with that first coating. They're allowed to cool and they go back and they tumble again. They're allowed to cool and they go back and they're tumbling again. So by the time you get through all of that delicious, creamy, white, vanilla on the outside and then get to that crunch, you've got all those flavors melding together.
And
Look
they're
at
not
that.
messy.
Not at all.
Sometimes a mix like this you can feel like, oh, it's going to be messy. The way she coats them, they're perfectly done.
Perfectly done.
And they're not getting stuff everywhere, which is great for little ones and things like that if
Yep.
you're thinking about
Yes. Yes.
that. Delicious. And such a fun, unique way to snack and a unique way to gift, down to the tins. I mean, these are the gift tins, but they do have that nostalgic vibe. I feel like we've really gone back. Rachel, do you want to come over and try?
Come on in.
This Christmas, this holiday season.
Hi, come into the middle.
There's been like a return to nostalgia.
I love
I've
that
noticed
too.
Home
I
decor.
love
Yes.
Everyone wants to go back to the old-fashioned traditional.
Which I feel
so
like this
nice.
really sort of
I
encompasses.
kind of am nostalgia now. It's like this is my era. Go. It takes me back as well. But all right, so which one do you want to try?
All
This
of
is
them.
going to be the original right here. So as I was telling Courtney, this is going to start with those crisp, lightly salted pretzels. They get tumbled in that sweet vanilla confection. The little round oat cereals are in there. The little square graham cereals, which I love. That's my favorite in the mix. And then finishing it off with a nut, it has a roasted almond, which also gets enrobed. And look at that. So
This is
everybody's
delicious.
going to have
Isn't
their
it good?
favorite.
Yes.
Each piece is as good as the next, and each one with that vanilla has its own individual little flavor and crunch. Now
Very unique.
We go into the middle.
Okay.
So we have those vanilla pretzels again in the middle, and this is for caramel lovers in here. The little tiny cups, chocolate cups, are little caramel cups. So you get that sea salty, creamy caramel in there, and then finishing it off, how about brownie bites? Brownies,
That's what this is.
caramels, pretzels, and a delicious creamy vanilla come together.
Okay, I'm gonna
In
try
that
to
one.
eat all three at once in one bite to
Okay.
get the full bite of all three of these.
We love it.
That's a proper bite.
That's the way to do it.
So good.
Isn't that fun? This is very, very unique.
This one?
All
I
right.
like nuts. I think you're gonna love.
Okay, so down on the end, this is going to be the peanut crunch. So once again, those delicious, crispy, salty pretzels, and you have peanut butter cups, and you have honey roasted peanuts in this one as well. Another great mix come together.
That is delicious.
Unique and fun, and a mom started this. So a mom started making these, you know, where all the kids in the neighborhood would come over, and then somebody would say, you know, you really should sell these. So she'd go to church festivals and fairs and make it, and eventually she couldn't keep up, so she had to start a little production.
Wow.
And ever since, it's now Red Rocker because of the Red Rocker on her front porch.
Cute.
Everybody
wonderful.
knew where to come to get that candy.
Have y'all heard of the white mix called Puppy Chow?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like a Southern thing.
No, I love that.
This kind of has the vibes of that.
It does,
it does.
very much,
But
without
this
the mess.
is without the mess. I think it's just this is so
Or the
much
hard
less
work
messy.
that goes into
Right,
that.
or the hard
Somebody's
work
done it all for you.
And then I love because it's kind of always the same thing. The way that you're getting the different flavor profiles within the really three kind of distinct ways to enjoy that core, which is the coating, I think. That
Yeah.
kind of ties them all together.
Yeah.
For serving, this with coffee would be so good. I know we have a little coffee setup over there. A lot of people nowadays are doing these like charcuterie dessert boards.
Yes.
This would be great for that.
Chris Metzer from Rastelli's was just saying, I love this on top of my ice cream. Tell them that Chris loves it on top of his ice cream. Different ways to serve it, but the components in here, if you like everything that's on this plate, right down here in front, you are going to love these because it is the best of salty, crisp pretzels and honey roasted peanuts and caramel cups with their creaminess and their sea salt in there. Roasted almonds. If you have something that's a little redeeming, then go for the nut in there. Roasted almonds are also coated with that creamy vanilla, which gives them a really unique taste. Brownie bits. You've got peanut butter cups and one of my favorite cereals up here on top, and we're also missing the little round oat cereals, the ones that the kids love so much.
We are busy. We've had well over 500 orders and our phones are busy.
Thank you.
We're losing this price at the end of this show. People are getting more than one. Can you show? Because you're getting all three.
Yeah.
But I love how it comes.
Yep.
If you're going to build two, ship two for under $30 and send a really meaningful gift, free shipping and handling.
This is it.
Look at how cute that is.
This is how it arrives.
Just get all the like fun, nostalgic. You get that homemade home.
And you know, this is another reason I always say what's so great about QVC. You could probably find these if you go down the East Coast on the shore, like in Virginia. It's out of Virginia. You could probably go into a specialty boutique.
Like a little boutique.
Or someplace down the shore they might have these, but they're not so easy to find, but we have them right here. And the flavor profiles that were picked for this particular show, I think is something that everybody will love. A unique way to give a gift to somebody for the holidays. Fill up your candy jar. Just a perfect size for a nice big stocking for somebody. But once the littles get into the house and they get into these, they love
They're gonna love it.
them.
You can tell I like it because I try to pace myself in these shows because I eat everything, you know, try everything. I've not stopped
stop.
eating. You cannot
cannot
stop. You just
stop.
pour yourself a bowl because trust me, if you started with the 10, you will eat the 10. They are so, it's like that, it's not overly sweet.
It's not.
I just want to say that because if I eat too much sweet in a row, I get a little like, This is like so perfectly balanced and not overly sweet. Like it's just a wonderfully balanced treat.
Well, it's a perfect blend of, you've got sweet, you've got salty, you've got crunchy, you've got creamy, you've got the caramel, and look at the big pieces in here.
Yeah, they're
because they're
nice
all
size.
tumbled. Each one is individual. It's like a unique little tumbled creation on its own with all of the flavor profiles of things that everybody likes. Crunchy and creamy, and oh my goodness, this is so good.
We have over 700 ordered. Price goes up in less than 2 hours. You're getting all three. You don't have to choose a thing. Most people are getting more than one. You want to take us through our flavors one more time? Because
I sure will.
Included.
So right down here in the front, this is going to be the original. This is going to have the pretzels and the oat cereal and the graham cereal and the almonds. Next to it is going to be the caramel brownie, which has those same pretzels, and it has caramel cups and little brownie bits. And finishing it off on the end is the peanut crunch with those vanilla pretzels, peanut butter cups, and honey roasted peanuts.
Yum, yum,
Yay.
yum. One show only price. Thank you so much.
Great.
Delicious. In just a few minutes, we are going to dive in to the Rachelli cannoli cake. We have fewer than 750 to go around. The price does go away at the end of the day, $89.98. 4.5 pounds. When you see it, it's a nice size cake. It sold out the last time it was on the air. Pre-sliced as well, so all the work is done for you, but if you want to make them thinner slices, you totally easily can at home. And then the Pretzel Co. We've already had 700 orders placed. We have 1,700 left. It's brand new. Will we even make it to the presentation? Everyone's going to get 10 of the 4.5 ounce hand twisted soft baked bow tie pretzels. They're gorgeous and they are delicious.
There is nothing like a delicious warm cup of tea when it is cold out, when the snow is coming down, when you've just come in from shoveling the driveway. But not all tea is made the same, and Tea Forte is bringing you full-flavored, unique, specialized blends of tea from around the world in these beautiful gift boxes that are limited edition that you can find here at QVC. You are looking at that unique pyramid shape that is known. That is what Tea Forte is known for. This is a more just arrived moment. These sets, which are beautiful gifts to give and beautiful to have on hand, they are an expiring price. At the end of the day, they will go back up to their QVC price of $49. So right now, when it is $43.98 for 20 of 2 boxes, 10 each, so 20 fantastic cups of tea for $43.98. This is the time to bring them home. You are going to be choosing either 2 in your, is this Winter Chalet?
That's the
This
Warming
is Warming
Joy.
Joy. 2 boxes of Warming Joy. That will give you 20 full cups of tea. 2 boxes in Winter Chalet. Or if you want to go combo, you can get 1 Winter Chalet box and 1 Warming Joy. Melissa Fleming-Epps is here with us. She brings us Tea Forte, one of your favorites. I also love Tea Forte. Could you tell us the varieties of tea that we're going to get? This is beautiful.
Would love to. First of all, I just wanted to take a moment for this exquisite packaging. If you're not familiar with Tea Forte is known as really creating the ultimate tea experience. From the packaging, the exquisite packaging, to the incredible blends, it's going to be something that is so unique. Working with tea farmers from around the world, they source the top 1% of the best whole tea leaf in the world, steeped in over 35 countries worldwide, served in the finest restaurants, the finest hotels, and the finest of spas and salons. Something that is so special. So a lot of these blends are very unique and you won't see them anywhere else. So shall we go through and tell everybody a little bit about what we're going to get?
And I just want to let everyone know that if you are getting 2 boxes, so if you are going to go with just excuse me, if you're going to go with the Warming Joy option, you will get 2 Warming Joy. You'll get 2 of the Winter Chalet or 1 of each. Look how gorgeous this box is. If this is a gift to someone, break this up. 2 beautiful gifts. You could even use the box for other gifts and you want to break up the actual tea themselves, you could do that as well. But let's talk about what types of tea come in Warming Joy.
So the Warming Joy, I also love that, yes, while the packaging is beautiful and exquisite, also if we can come right up here, there actually is a little key inside. So it's going to give you a little bit of like a cheat sheet. So it's going to tell you what you're going to be getting. So in the Warming Joy, you're going to get the ginger snap, which is beautiful. It's got your clove, your ginger, your cinnamon. It's so beautiful. Then you're also going to get your sweet orange spice, which is going to be, it's that black tea. Think about your baking spices and again, that beautiful, beautiful orange. Then moving on, you've got your white ginger pear. It's got that delicious ginger and then of course that beautiful pear citrus taste. Then you've got your harvest apple spice, those beautiful tart apples, and then of course those beautiful baking spices. And then last but not least, you're going to get that cinnamon chai, or that, excuse me, that winter chai, which is going to give you the cinnamon and that vanilla, and that's an herbal tea. So you're going to have quite different options. You're going to have your herbal teas, which are caffeine-free. You're going to have some of your black tea, some of your white tea, so the list goes on and on. Would you like to taste some?
I would love to taste some.
Okay, how about, would you want to try the winter chai?
I would love to. And then is this harvest apple spice
That
over
is the
here?
harvest apple spice,
Okay,
so you
while
go ahead and
pour
enjoy
there,
that.
I will take a sip of these ones. So for anyone, even those who don't do, I don't do caffeine, there are multiple options for me as a non-caffeine drinker, and that's what makes this so great after that holiday meal. For someone who doesn't want the coffee, you put out this box. They can see right on the lid what types are there, what kinds of tea, and they get to select and choose, and it becomes a really nice finishing touch.
It reminds me of going to the finest of restaurants when, you know, you've got your little tea concierge that comes to the table to offer you, what kind of tea would you like to have? All you need to do at your very own home, whether you're giving yourself the treat of Tea Forte or you're sharing it with your guests, just go ahead and open up this beautiful box, and it's going to give your guests this extraordinary, high-end, luxury tea experience.
Wow, that harvest apple is absolutely
Isn't that
delicious.
incredible?
There's no additional sweetener in there, but it still has so much great flavor.
Oh, yes.
This is going to be the winter chai.
And just to take a moment, too, you had mentioned before our signature pyramid tea infusers. They are so incredible. They're so different and unique. And that's done very purposefully. Number one, to make it look beautiful when you're enjoying it, but it's also by design. Inside, you're going to see that it's not, you know, mashed up, emulsified bits of tea. There are actually whole tea leaves that are then in smaller parts. But this pyramid tea infuser, when you go ahead and you immerse this in hot water, it's going to allow that beautiful taste, this beautiful blend to unfurl magically so you can really enjoy it. And it truly does just dance across your palate.
The winter chai is absolutely delicious.
It's my
I love
favorite.
how nice and warming this is. I want to quickly make sure that we do go through the winter chalet flavors so you know which one to choose. But honestly, go with one of each. Go with the combo.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
You can't
These
go
are so
wrong.
good.
So with our winter chalet, which is so beautiful, you're going to have your black currant, which is going to be your currant and your blackberry. You're also going to have your mountain oolong, which is going to have your lush peach. It's going to have that beautiful orange, and then you're also going to have a little bit of marigold in there as well. Then moving on, you've got your Belgian mint, which is going to be your cocoa, your peppermint with a great smooth finish. Then you have your ginger lemongrass, which is going to be warm and bright citrus tones. Last but not least, my other favorite, that chocolate fondue, sweet strawberry, smooth chocolate. Beautiful.
These are all also kosher certified.
They are, yes.
So great to keep in mind if you are looking to keep kosher. These will do that for you. Pick up either 2 Warming Joy, 2 Winter Chalet, or go with the combo, one of each. Delicious ultimate tea experience. That combo has been the most popular. It's a more just arrived moment. The price does go up at the end of the day, and it will not be presented again this year. So go ahead and check out of your cart right now. Continue in the process of placing your order. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Another wonderfully warming item that we have in the show from Maggie and Mary. This has been wildly popular. It's a 3-pack of their Pantry Soups Fireside favorites. You are going to be getting beer and cheese, chicken and dumpling, mushroom and beef. Or you can get the combo if you would like to get one of each, and all you have to do is boil water and you have delicious warming soup that tastes homemade. And if you're curious about the sweater that I'm wearing, it comes to us from Joan Rivers. If you want a really nice, warm turtleneck sweater with those beautiful diamond cables, this is how you do it. This is the pine, that's what I'm wearing. There's also a black and there is an ivory as well. You can just go to QVC.com and take a look at items recently on air. But right now, it's time for some cannoli cake.
Guys, I was like already holding my fork. Like I grabbed my fork first thing because I'm so excited to dive into this. I love this cannoli cake from Rachelli. 4.5 pounds. It's a nice size cake. This will feed the family. You are getting pre-sliced 10-inch little slices we can show you, and they're actually big slices. Jennifer Kovich, my husband and I, what we do is we slice one of the slices and it's like perfect.
Yes,
for
because each one is 6 ounces.
Yeah.
It's large.
And this is your favorite.
Yes, it is.
It's your favorite.
I'm not even shy about that.
So good. Pre-sliced for you. If you want to make them thinner, you certainly could, because it is a really nice size. Coming to you in the most gorgeous box with the presentation. Just back in stock, sold out in November. We have fewer than 700 total, and the price is also going to go back up at the end of the day to $99. This is a hot pick today. So everybody loves these, and the minute you get it home and try it, you'll understand why. Cannoli lovers, absolutely. But even if you're somebody like me that's like, I like the inside of the cannoli, You're gonna love this because it's got this creamy factor that is just amazing.
It melts in your mouth. Let's first of all let you know that when you receive this at home, it will be wrapped. We've removed the plastic wrap because we want you to be able to appreciate all the layers in between, all of the papers in between each slice. It is easy. So that way, when you pull this out of your freezer, because you want to keep it frozen until you're ready to enjoy it, it will stay fresh in the freezer for up to a year. And when you're ready to enjoy it, what I do is before it thaws, I go ahead and I pull those papers out, and then it's ready to serve to your guests. You can take out a couple slices if you want, if it's just you and your honey, and you want to enjoy them for over the course of the next couple evenings, you can do that. What I love too is, like you said, the velvet factor on the inside. That's because we're using whole milk in our impastada, ricotta cheese. What's so important about this is an 80-year-old family recipe. We're giving you that classic taste on a true Italian cannoli, but we've put it into this cake form, giving you 2 layers of that moist yellow cake, that impastada ricotta cheese right there in the center with those fresh chocolate chips that are semi-sweet, more of that icing on top, more of the chocolate chips. But then you're thinking, well, where do I get my cannoli shells? Right on the back side. We take crushed cannoli shells, we place it on the back, so you're still getting every single thing that you love about your cannoli, your traditional Italian cannoli, in this cake as well.
It makes such a nice crunch on the back. It's so good. The layers. A lot of cakes are like nice on top, and the inside is kind of like
blah.
Whatever. This is exciting from top to bottom. You know, every single bite is exciting. And so I think also unique and gourmet.
Yes.
And so fresh and different. Like when you send this, maybe you're bringing this over for the holidays. Maybe it's what you're going to bring for Christmas dinner. If you provide the dessert, we have the final 650 and then it's sold out. This is what wows people.
Yes, it is. We think about the holidays and we think about not just putting anything out to serve our guests or to serve our family. It's about making those lasting impressions. To be able to serve a dessert that is authentic Italian, but furthermore, actually from an Italian brand. Rachelli is in Italy. It is literally in Italy. So this isn't something where we've taken American ingredients or even Italian ingredients for that matter, brought it here to the US, and we're trying to impersonate something that we just quite frankly can't quite get to. This is the real deal. Every single piece of that cake is moist. It is tender. It is melt in your mouth delicious. The layer in the center, that is that real whole milk ricotta cheese that we're using. It is velvety, it's clean, and that's what I love about ours. Being from Italy, it actually gives us more of that clean ingredient feel and taste, and also mouthfeel. And then those semi-sweet chocolate chips. We're not using just, fake cocoa and trying to pull it together. This is real semi-sweet chocolate chips that is all throughout that cream and on the top.
I like too, if you're thinking about calories, the calories are per slice and they sliced it. So there's no like mystery. And then if you want to slice in half or do whatever.
That's right.
This is so satisfying. It is a really, how sometimes you eat a piece of cake or a dessert and you're like, that was not worth it.
Right.
This is worth it.
This is worth it.
This is worth it. The presentation itself is just gorgeous how it comes to you. It's zero work. Sometimes a cake is beautiful and then you slice it and it doesn't look beautiful anymore. Because these are pre-sliced and they come with the papers in between too.
Yes, so I do want to show you that again, because if you do want to decorate like you see here with maybe some sugared cranberries, you can do that with a little whipped topping as well. But as your point, Courtney, it really is beautiful. It doesn't need anything unless you just want to. You go ahead and remove this collar, and then we have the papers between. Again though, you don't want to remove the papers unless it's still frozen, and the reason I say that is because every time you pull that, you're going to pull more of that creamy icing, because it is fresh, it is creamy, and we're using real whole ingredients and whole milk in there. So go ahead and pull each one of those out while it's frozen. It stays intact. The presentation is flawless. This is a dessert that you can put out even if you're thinking New Year's Eve. Maybe you don't host for the holidays. You are hosted for the holidays. which, by the way, if you're in charge of dessert,
Yeah.
I would totally take this. It's
100%.
easy
It's
and
easy
ready to
and
go.
yummy. And it's going to be a crowd pleaser because
Yes.
it is just the perfect combination. It's so much easier actually to eat than a cannoli.
Yeah.
It's so much less messy. And I think it celebrates all the parts of it in just such a fun, unique way that is going to be what everybody's it's the dessert everyone's going to be talking about. It's dessert that there's not going to be one slice left.
Right.
That makes you feel so good.
Yes,
when
it does.
When you're the person that brings that over, and it tastes, most importantly, it tastes so yummy. If you love cannolis, obviously, if you are somebody that loves any sort of cream like a cheesecake, or you're going to love the texture
Agreed.
of this.
Absolutely. The texture and just the clean taste of it. You know, a lot of times when we go to the grocery store or even an Italian market, you can get cannoli, but then it's one of those situations where you have to fill the shell and do all the work yourself, and then they give you the chips, and then you have to kind of mix it all together.
Yeah.
And it's not always a clean process. So for me, with 2 boys at home, this was easy. In fact, I always tell this story, which is absolutely true, and I don't know if I should pat myself on the back for it or be shameful, but I was letting my boys eat this for breakfast because they loved it so much. I'm like, life is short, eat the cake. If that's what you want for breakfast, then absolutely enjoy it.
I was telling Joey, like, I like that philosophy as a parent. Like, we don't have to earn anything.
No.
Like, if we want something, eat it.
That's right, go for it.
And the flavor, you know, it's not overly sweet. It is sweet, but it's not overly sweet.
I'm so glad that you said that, because this is not something where, sure, it is beautifully enjoyed with a cup of cappuccino or espresso or your coffee at the end of the day or a hot cup of tea. But you're not going to be chasing for that because you need to counterbalance that sweetness. You won't be searching for something that's salty or savory. This is that right balance of that creaminess, the mild flavor, but then it still gives you everything that you want. And that cake is so moist, and delicious.
It's delicious. I am a back to front cake eater. I like to start with the crust because I think this is going to be where you get, if you want to experiment with this. I love being able to get that crunch of the cannoli shell, but then you also get the top, which almost reminds me of like a cannoli ganache. It's like a it's a little more dense than the ricotta.
Than the actual ricotta
in the middle.
Yes, exactly.
But you get all of it if you kind of go down like that, and then
love it. I love it. And then I just appreciate, because I actually didn't love cannoli prior to this cake. And I think that's why I like it so much, is because it's not just all cream. Cannoli is either the crunchy shell and loads of cream, or sometimes those shells can get soggy with all that cream. But what I appreciate about this is you get a little more of the beefiness, or the heartiness, if you will, the heftiness of the texture, but yet it's not sitting heavy in your stomach. So it's very light. The way that they have made this cake is brilliant. And again, coming from an actual Italian bakery in Italy, for 80 years, they have been bringing us some of the most incredible desserts that, quite frankly, you're only finding, Courtney, in those luxurious hotels and resorts, except here at QVC. Now, this is the only way that we are direct to consumer. This is it.
It feels that way when you eat it. I mean, you can just tell it's special. It's so delicious. This is why it keeps selling out. We have the final 400 and then it's gone again. And it took us a month. You know, we haven't been able to get this back. So if you want this for Christmas, this is guaranteed to deliver by the 25th. But it probably won't be able to get back in stock to be able to say that again. So if you want it for Christmas, want it for the holidays. I also like, it's coming to you pre-sliced with those papers. So if you are maybe not going to be hosting, but you want to enjoy this over time, keep it in the freezer, pull it out a slice at a time.
Right, absolutely. Or even so, if you want to keep a couple slices, this is how you cheat a little bit.
Okay.
If you want to keep a couple slices for yourself, but you want it because you're in charge of dessert, put it on a platter like this.
Oh, that's smart.
No one needs to know that they're missing a couple slices. Go ahead
that idea.
and put it on a platter like this. You could even slice them again, like you mentioned earlier. 6 ounces is a very generous size. So these are 6 ounces each. Go ahead, slice it in half again, and that way you kind of double how many slices you're getting.
It's such a good idea, and it looks so nice because they're perfectly sliced. It presents beautifully on a platter. That is, it's none of the work. It's all of the joy and the yumminess, but you have to decide, because it's going to be $99 at the end of the day, or it's going to be sold out. So click checkout now and grab it. Jennifer, you're bringing me some bubblies later, aren't you?
Super excited.
From Hemispheres, award-winning, the world's best bubbles, you're gonna get an assortment that is coming up, and you can either choose 4 bottles or 8. They would go wonderfully with the cannoli cake. So if you're thinking about how to pair with dessert, That's coming up. Also want to give you a heads up. This is the Dennis Basso blouse that I'm going to be in. It's actually officially debuting in our live studio audience show at 5 o'clock tonight. A really exciting white, or ivory black or black ivory in the blouse. But we will take a full presentation in that show. And then the blazer is also going to be in the show, and we brought it back to the Today's Special Value price. So it's going to be a really fun show. There is a cheetah color. I am in the wine. We will see Dennis live at 5.
It's going to be a really fun show at 5 p.m. We will be watching, Courtney.
It's going to be fun. And we have this. We actually have this.
Oh, fantastic. So make sure you get it now because it might be gone. When it comes to a live audience show, things go very quickly. This is tender, mouth-watering, hardwood smoked ham, the perfect showstopper. When you set this down, this is the center of the plate meal that everyone is clamoring for. It's from Rastelli's, and this has previously sold out, but it is now back in stock. And remember, everything that Courtney and I are showing you in this gourmet holiday show will arrive in time for Christmas. So do have this as your menu for Christmas. Chris Menser is here with us to bring us this delicious ham. It is pre-sliced. It is 3 pounds of deliciousness, fully cooked. All you have to do is thaw, heat if you would like to, and eat.
Exactly
but this
right.
price is expiring. It will go back up at the end of the day. Right now it is $59.98. And Chris, we will serve how many people?
Well, this is going to give you about 16 to 18 slices. Wow. So at 3 ounces of serving, because you have a lot of other stuff, you're going to get like 15 to 16 servings from one ham.
Amazing.
And if that sounds like a lot, because this is pre-sliced, we did all the work. The one thing I'd love to talk about this ham is it's easy, right? There is no work. So if you're doing other stuff in the kitchen, if you're going to be doing ribeyes or if you're doing a roast or turkey, and you want something else for the table that's going to be no work for you at all,
Right.
this is
Zero work. You
and
can
again,
eat it cold if you wanted to.
you
it's
can.
fully cooked.
You can actually have this for lunch before your big meal as ham sandwiches.
Yes.
Or if you want to have it in the morning for ham steak and eggs, or even an egg sandwich. That's what this
For the
ham's
brunch
for.
after
but
Christmas
it makes
Day.
a beautiful centerpiece. And I'm going to show you because this is how many slices you get. I'm going to start counting these.
Okay,
I cut
perfect.
some pieces
One
for
is
you.
already cut. I love this ham.
So,
it is absolutely delicious. I'm a huge fan of ham, and I do want to let everyone know that we do have an auto delivery option, which brings you one now for the holiday season, and then one in March to get home for Easter. And you would lock in this price, and you would make sure that you lock in that free shipping and handling. Now, Chris, what does it mean?
Now.
Look at that. Now, look how all of these ham pieces, and the slices are very large.
They are large, right? So what's nice about this ham, let's talk about the actual ham.
Oh, wow,
so this is
good?
ham, this is pork that's coming right from the Pennsylvania Dutch, Amish, right? When we get it to the butcher shop, what we do with pork, we do it fresh. So everything's gonna be done fresh. We brine this for about 2 to 3 hours. And then what we do is we take it and we slow smoke it with hard hickory and apple wood from upstate New York, which is really important because you want a slow burn with the wood. And then
what does that do, Chris?
Well, the smoke, faster the smoke burns, smokier and it overpowers the ham.
I see. So you want it
Harder
to burn
the wood,
slowly.
we want it to burn really slow. So we want to make sure the wood is just as important as the actual pork that we're using.
Got it.
So after we brine it, and that brining, what that does, it actually is naturally infusing moisture into the ham, right? So then after we do that, then we slow smoke this for 6 to 8 hours, right? And then you're getting this absolutely beautiful sliced ham. And
we
again,
don't want to do that at home, right? We don't want to have to slow smoke for 6 to 8 hours. I wouldn't know where to find that hard wood to then go ahead and brine and smoke.
It definitely would be a challenge. But again, this is something, if you look at this platter, if you want to put some fresh cranberries. Now, what I did is I made my own glaze, and everyone says,
it doesn't
Chris,
come with a glaze.
It doesn't come with a glaze.
Make your own easily.
But make your own. So what this is just a half a cup of brown sugar
Okay.
and a half a cup of honey. I put it on the stove just until it came to a little simmer, and I shut it off.
And that's it.
That's my ham glaze.
Two ingredient glaze.
That's it, 2 ingredients. Now you could put some cinnamon or nutmeg or something else in there if you want to kind of,
spices.
a little ginger ale.
Ooh,
to give it a little spice.
Love to
but
hear
this
that.
ham is going to be so simple. You're going to put it on your baking sheet.
Okay.
Right? And all you're going to do is you're going to heat this in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I always talk about 15 to 20 minutes because a ham should be served warm, not hot. Okay? And a lot of people make the mistake of serving ham hot. And what it does, it actually releases a lot of that juices in the brine. So ham is always supposed to be served at room temperature. It comes out absolutely the best. But I just want to show you another way to be able to do this, right?
Please, and let me update everyone because Alan, we've had how many orders placed? Over 300 orders placed. This is an expiring price moment. It is a more just arrived moment. Whenever you see something or hear us say that something has come back into stock, that's not always a guarantee. So this has previously been wildly popular because it is delicious, juicy, never dry ham, because it is easy, because it is fully cooked, because you could thaw out a few slices, you could thaw out the entire ham. And Chris is showing us just how many this is going to feed, especially if you slice everything right down the middle.
Yeah, so we're getting that 16 to 18 slices, but if you take this and you cut it in half, and then you put it on the table again, now you're getting anywhere from 34 to 36 slices.
Wow.
That's going to feed easily 20 to 25 people. And to have this as a star, which you see here, right, it's beautiful. Or if you want to have it as an addition to your table of something else you're having, it's simple and easy. I actually like this on New Year's because we have people coming over.
Great idea.
And we use it for sandwiches and everything, but how about for breakfast? So if you have some leftovers the next morning, this is incredible. I know. Look at this. So you put this
thick brioche.
Yeah, right on that, and then you just top this off here. But look how beautiful that sandwich is. I mean, come on.
Absolutely amazing. And you are scrambling the eggs, toasting the bread, and that's about it.
That's it.
Because the ham's already done for you. Let Rastelli's do the work for you. And let's talk about Rastelli's because it really does matter where the meat comes from.
Yep, and everything that we do.
Here, I think actually this side is open.
Is that open? Everything we do, of course, is coming from the very finest. It's coming from farmers and we've been working with for over 50 years. So it's really important on where it comes from and the relationships we have with those farmers, right, to get the very, very best because they know what we're looking for. So when we put it on your table, we know it's absolutely the very best. It's going to come to you just like this too, Rachel. It's going to come in this package. It's going to have the heating directions and everything right on here, so you don't have to worry about anything.
And while we're there,
yep,
one serving is 100 calories and 15 grams of protein.
Absolutely.
When can you say that you get an additional 15 grams of a protein-packed meal for 100 calories? That's per serving. Even if you had 2-3 slices, you're still pretty good.
You really
and
are.
Your protein is just going up and up and up. You could also just take a few slices out, right?
Yes, vacuum sealed, right? So it will last for a year. But when you do open this, if you have a smaller family, it's okay. Just take out whatever you need, 5 or 6 slices, put the rest in the freezer. Or you can leave this in your refrigerator vacuum sealed. This will last a week or two. If your plans change, it'll last a week or two in your refrigerator.
Amazing.
So it's just very versatile, from those ham sandwiches to the breakfast to your, to the center of the plate, or again, in addition to your other meal, if someone wants a little bit of ham, a little diversity to the table.
Yeah, why not? Nothing artificial, just that delicious, amazing ham. And you can make your own glaze. You get so much of this. So please bring this home before the price goes back up. You are looking at an expiring price and a more just arrived moment. Lock in out of delivery. Have one delivered now and one in March. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over 400 orders have been placed. Now, how about an absolutely mouth-watering new take on egg rolls? In just about 14 minutes or so, we have another one-time only Oh, thank you, Alan. The price goes away in an hour and 14 minutes because it's a one-time only price that is only good for the length of our show. Falkor Fusion. Delicious egg rolls you know and love, but now a brand new flavor, cheesesteak. So take the Philly tradition. That price will go back up to $80 at the end of the show. If you want a delicious, unique meal, this is how you do it. How about some homemade comfort food? Tastes just like homemade, and all you have to do is boil water and simmer on your stovetop for delicious, hearty soup. It tastes just like homemade, but it is so much better and easier than having to make everything yourself. We love to make our own soups, but sometimes we just don't have the time for it. Now Maggie and Mary has you covered with their pantry soups. This is their Fireside Favorites collection. You will get a 3-pack. You can choose 3 in one flavor, or what I'm sure will be the most popular, you can go with the combo option. We do have this available in the always popular beer cheese option. We also do have the chicken and dumplings. Now, the chicken and dumplings option has sold out previously. It's always wildly, wildly popular. And we do also have the mushroom beef option for you. Now, all of our single options where you get all three in one flavor, they are all very limited, only about 150 in each. Always most popular is going to be your combo, where you are going to get one of each. So one chicken and dumpling, one beef and mushroom, and one beer cheese. Now, Marie-Louise Ludwig is here to bring us Maggie and Mary.
Hi, everybody.
So good to see you. Welcome back.
So good to be here. Come sit by the fireside and warm yourself up with some of the best soups on the planet. From Maggie and Mary's, we've got 3 great flavors today. It is freezing cold outside here. You have to stop, you have to slow down and warm up. How about some brew house beer cheese soup? Cheddar, blue, Parmesan, Romano, everything you need in here. You add beer if you choose, which adds a really nice tang to it, and you can go as light or as crazy as you want. Look at that, completely creamy and rich. We are going to dip one of the pretzels that is in our show in there today. Look at that. That is just luscious. So that's one of them. We've got the brew house beer cheese soup. In the middle, you can take it here. It's going to be nice and hot now.
Thank you.
In the middle, this is going to be the beefy, creamy beef and mushroom together in here. And look at this one. Everything you need is in here. If you can simmer water, get your water going. Get the water into a boil, pour the packet in. The secret is in the simmer. You want to let this simmer for about 25 minutes. So this one with the mushroom beef, if you want to, add your own beef to it. Add ground beef, add chuck roast, add steak, add venison, but you have to let it simmer for all the flavors to bloom, everything to come together, for it to get nice and thick. This is incredible as it is. It's a nice, rich beef stock in there with the mushrooms that you taste. Add extra mushrooms if you want to. What I am going to do while you enjoy that is I'm going to add to this bowl of soup that I have down here, and I'm going to do what I love to do with the soup, and that is pour it over noodles and make a stroganoff with it.
Oh, that's
Look
amazing.
at this. Look how creamy and rich that is.
So it goes way beyond just the soups.
It's a great starter in there. And then if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of sour cream and mix that up, and you are good to go. And finally, down here in the end, you can't get through a winter season without having some of an original grandma's recipe chicken dumpling soup. It is so hearty and satisfying. You can add your own chicken to it. The dumplings are actually handmade in Germany.
The dumplings are so good.
And when the dumplings get that chance to simmer in there, they have just a little bit of a I don't know, what do you call it, a tooth feel to it?
Yes.
Perfectly done. Al dente in there with that rich chicken broth. Add your own chicken to it. Add some leftover turkey from the holidays, if you will. But look at this. This is the soup that you want to make. Slow down and enjoy. And if you want to, put some crackers on it.
Oh my goodness.
I know, you can do this at home.
These are so delicious. We all love soups. Food brings us together. Soup really brings us together. It really brings everyone to kind of gather by around the hearth and have that really warming, warm down to your toes feeling. But we've gotten used to just grabbing a can.
Sure.
And heating up the can, and it's not always the best tasting. This tastes like homemade, because it's that pantry stable option with all of those great ingredients. Now, we can't give you the chicken or with the meats in here. So you do add your own chicken or your own beef, but the flavor is still there. So even in chicken and dumplings, if you don't have any chicken to add on hand,
it's fine.
The flavor is still in there. And same with your beef and mushroom, that flavor is still there. And by the way, I think this is my first time trying the beef and mushroom, and it is phenomenal.
And Maggie and Mary, a little bit about them. 2 great friends from Shakopee, Minnesota, grew up together, grew up having delicious soups from their grandmothers. And so what they wanted to do was to be able to replicate those delicious soups in a shelf-stable package. So they went into their kitchens together and put together these recipes that come to life, if you will, Rachel, when they hit that boiling water. And if you're going to enjoy soup and you're going to slow down and get everybody around the table, look at this. Wow. It is creamy, it is rich, made with water. You do not have to add any stocks to this. This one is going to be the creamy beef and mushroom. We added a little bit of beef to that, if you will. Down here in front, the things you can do with this, our food stylist today, Tim, actually took that brew house cheese soup, and he turned it into, and I used my bowl over here. Sorry, I'm going to do this. He turned it into macaroni and cheese with that.
Wow.
So you can use that also as a starter. It's actually delicious in a bowl that just had the mushroom soup in it.
And you are going to get multiple servings, about 6 servings per each container. So you could have about 18 servings of soup. And this is not just any soup. This is when you go to the restaurant. It's that very special high-end soup at the top of the specials menu. That's what you're getting here. And it is warming after a day of snow shoveling or walking the dog and your fingers are frozen.
Yes.
This is what you want to come home to. Bring home the best. It has been very popular. It's new today in these configurations. Over 400 ordered in our show. Either the combo, which gives you 1 each, the chicken and dumplings, all 3 of them, that is going to be last call at this point. We are very popular. All 3 in the beef and mushroom, or all 3 in that beer cheese. Marie-Louise, thank you so much. And yes, enjoy that pretzel. Those are coming up later on in the show. So good with that beer cheese. And what else would be really beautiful to dip into those soups? From Papa Mountain, this all started a brand that really wanted to bring wholesome, easy food to feed our families. This is their bread rolls in choice of flavors. So you're going to be getting a combo or delicious flavors of their bread rolls. Coming up in just a little while, you're getting protein, you're getting wholesome ingredients, and you are getting delicious bread rolls.
Well, the holidays are here, which means we need Mrs. Prindables to come to the rescue for gift ideas, for how we're going to serve our family and friends over the holiday season. And these are just iconic in this space. The 15-piece classic caramel pretzels that come with the holiday gift boxes that actually come where you can take those 15 pieces and put them in those boxes as you wish. So you can easily keep more and gift some, or however you want to do it. And no one has to choose anything except the ship date, because all 15 are going to come to you caramel dipped, chocolate covered, 5 in milk chocolate with white chocolate drizzle, dark chocolate with milk chocolate drizzle, and then white chocolate with dark chocolate drizzle. You are going to get that assortment. You do not have to choose. We've had 9,000 orders placed since we launched. We're down to our final 1,200. These are the boxes that you're going in, and we just have them to show alongside it. But Lori, sure, you can do whatever you want when you get them home.
Exactly, you're right. We showed, so we line them up kind of in clusters of 3. So you have 5 of each kind of chocolate, like Courtney explained. We line them up in clusters of 3 because a lot of people do this. They take 3 of the pretzel rods, they use one of these boxes, and they create
wrapped.
Yeah, individually wrapped again, and then they have these 5 wow, super gourmet gifts. But you're right, they're individually wrapped, so you've got like 15 possibilities. This is a gift topper. This is a place marker at your holiday table. This is alongside a greeting card. I mean, this is a stocking stuffer. These pretzels were voted best stocking stuffers. So, so many possibilities.
They're the perfect size.
Perfect shape,
Perfect shape, $39.98 for all 15 with the boxes, by the way, which is just amazing. You can ship them now. You can also ship them December 15th, which is now right around the corner. So either way you go, there's 500 in each of those ship dates available.
And my feeling is get the soonest. These will stay fresh for 4 months, all the way through Valentine's Day and beyond. So get that soonest one, have them on hand for gift giving or all the way through Christmas, New Year's and beyond. I'm going to dive in on this because there's some things that, if you know Mrs. Prindables, and these things won't surprise you. If you don't, let me knock your socks off. This is so beyond what you've ever experienced when it comes to a chocolate covered pretzel. One, we start with fresh, salted, crunchy, delicious pretzels, and then the step that no one else does, and that's over here in this copper pot. We use the same caramel that we use on our legendary caramel apples. That's that caramel we make in small batches every day from scratch. Take a look at it right here. The first plunge is into that caramel, so you don't see it yet, but as soon as you bite into it, you're going to experience that buttery sensation melting in your mouth. Around that, premium chocolate enrobing. So this is this is not chocolate flavor, you know, this is not chocolate color. This is premium chocolate, fully enrobed, and then the hand applied contrast chocolate drizzle.
And the pull.
And the pull, that's where the caramel shines.
The pull.
And that's
that is what it's all about.
You will be proud to give this. You really will, because right off the bat, I'm sure the box is appealing. and they'll be impressed with that looks like. But really, isn't it a surprise how remarkable it is?
Yes, and they won't break your teeth. I mean,
Well, that's for sure.
you know how
Yes.
some pretzels are so hard?
Yes,
You
and
get a little
caramel
nervous, you're like,
sometimes. Exactly.
This, it just, you sink into it, and it's soft, easy to eat. Mrs. Prindables understands layering flavor like nobody's business.
Got it.
And I feel like you just, every single ingredient is top tier. And so when they come together, this is why everybody loves your apples, and this is the same reason why we love your pretzel rods.
You know, you really hit it. I mean, that's the common denominator, is great ingredients layered in the right proportions. I mean, you just hit it, Courtney, and that's what we get right here. And I'll tell you what, you know, when it comes to Christmas, for so many years as we're growing up, it's all about the gifts we give. But then it becomes a time in your life when it becomes about the gifts you give, and that good feeling of being able to give something special to those people that are important in your lives. And this is such a great way to do it. This is the mailman, this is the neighbor, the coworker.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so many people we want to thank and feel good about. Now, listen, there's one other thing too. Keep these. We've
Get a
used
set
them.
for you.
Get a set for you. This is going to make any moment at home with the people that live with you or the close people that visit special. We use them along with ice cream, use them as sticks, you know, those pretzel rods, cut them up in smaller pieces, and they can be toppings.
Okay, real quick. There's
Tell me.
fewer than, Alan, how many to go around? I know you told me a while. Fewer than 800. There's 400 in each ship date, and then it's completely sold out now or the 15th. We have how many people? 500 people? Oh gosh, these are going to sell out.
Oh man,
this peanut butter is speaking to me.
Isn't it? So
like
this is
dip
something
situation.
So fun. Now this we try to do without our confectioners and Mrs. Prindables watching, because they love the layers. They love the. They don't want you dipping it in anything.
Sometimes around the holidays we just overindulge.
Let me tell you. I'm dipping. Between you and me, peanut butter, you know, that marshmallow dip, that nutty chocolatey dip. I did, we had a fun event with my daughter and moms in her schools, you know, their classmates and the moms, and we all did different versions of charcuterie boards.
That is,
and
see,
I did
the
a
dessert
pretzel
charcuterie is a major.
So fun. So we did these pretzels. I had some plain pretzels, and
I bet
was
everybody
so proud.
loves what they wait to see what Lori's going to bring.
Because
you bring
they
the good
expect
stuff.
something with the company I work with.
I bet they do. This is how you can make that happen. And you know what? You're not breaking the bank. Sometimes when you do something like that, you feel like, oh, got to spend all this money.
Right.
You're spending $39.98. Sometimes it's hard to find gift boxes, 5 gift boxes for $39.98. You're getting them. You're also going to get 15 of these pretzels that are all caramel covered with the assorted dark, white, and milk chocolate.
Exactly.
Nothing to choose other than, do you want it now? Do you want it to ship on the 15th of December, which, as Lori said, go ahead and get it now.
There's no reason to
fresh.
wait. Yeah, they do. They'll stay fresh for a while. So this is what most people will probably do. If they use the boxes, they'll put one of each flavor. I have people in my life who just like white chocolate or just like dark chocolate, and you know, I can arrange it accordingly, just white chocolate in a box. So you can do that as these 5 wow gifts, but have fun with these.
You know, you could put something else in here with the one. Like you could
store
do a little
gift card,
and like a pretzel rod, or you know, sometimes when I do like a gift card, I like to make it feel a little extra special. This is what makes it feel extra special.
I am with you all the way. Sometimes the best gifts in the world is something monetary, you know, like a monetary gift. But it's so nice. Anytime. But we want to personalize it, and this is a way to make it special. You know, my goal every Christmas, and the only thing that limits me is my budget, and that is to spoil people. Those people that are always thinking of others, spoil. Well, hopefully this is a way for you to affordably give someone a confection, a gourmet dessert, a super treat that they might not have experienced before, maybe wouldn't even think, you know, they wouldn't think of themselves in these terms. So this is that chance for them to sit down and have that great coffee break that they deserve, sit down and watch their favorite holiday movie with an incredible snack. Hopefully you're giving them a chance to really be easy on themselves, lower the stress, and have a great holiday season.
We have 500 total. Our phones are busy. 200 in each delivery week, which is now or the 15th of December. Grab one before it sells out. We wait for this moment every year. I would also say, Lori, if you are somebody that is a big Mrs. Prindables apple fan, you never ventured into the pretzels.
What a great idea.
You are going to love them. And the biggest thing I think that the game changer for me is the texture of yours. There's enough softness. They are not hard. So many times have you bitten into a pretzel cover rod and it's like, this is like
Because it's kind of blanketed with that yummy caramel. Well, first of all, we start with a great pretzel, but blanketed with that caramel and robed with that chocolate. I mean, it really is an incredible combination of layers. I won't forget, and I'm going to kind of snap another one of these and just give you a sense of those delicious layers that Courtney's been talking about. But I remember back when we first brought these to QVC, and QVC is where we launched this whole chocolate caramel pretzel, and it was like a mind bend for people. I mean, Mrs. Prindables was synonymous for apples, but when they gave it a shot, they experienced exactly what you said, and that is it's the same idea of the finest gourmet ingredients layered in the perfect proportions, and that's what you get.
It's next level.
It's next level.
I mean, every other caramel apple now is just never the same because now I know what Mrs. Prindables caramel apples are.
Yeah.
This is a similar, like, again, you just do it at that level, which is next level. It's the dessert everyone's gonna be talking about. These would be really fun if you got a couple sets, layer them out on a platter, put them on the dessert table. It just offers an option.
It really
There will
does.
be none left.
And it's never redundant. It's not gonna be another pecan pie, which I love, or anything else that you put on there.
Kids will love these.
And I love it as part of your tablescape too. And I'm jumping into this milk chocolate or this white chocolate one. Just added along with your cutlery, how to make your table
pretty.
they're so
They're
pretty.
pretty and festive.
And one of the things that we're always talk about is, don't think of this as the white chocolate one or the milk chocolate one or the dark chocolate one. It's really a combination of flavors, and that chocolate just goes hand in hand with everything else. So I don't know about you, and I was talking about with some other hosts about this. You know, I'm drawn normally to dark chocolate. That's my chocolate favorite. In this combination of flavors, I like them all for different reasons.
For different reasons.
You know what? It's just you get the salty, you get the buttery, and then you get that really premium chocolate enrobing.
So immediate ship, remind me, immediate's gone now. Okay, we are down to the 15th of December ship only. We have 150 to go around there, and then they're completely sold out. So with as many people who are waiting, they probably will sell out. So click checkout. Lori, thank you so much.
Fun to be here.
So good to see you.
Courtney.
Coming up, another brand that I love year-round, but especially around the holidays, is Squirrel brand, and these are what you love. These are the big 4, you get 4 of them, 7.5-ounce jars of the original town and country mix. You can see it right there. Yummy. I just want to dive through the screen, but we will show you and taste and talk more about it in just a few minutes.
Talk about wanting to dive through the screen.
Absolutely.
Because look at these amazing rolls. We all know when we're having a meal, we're reaching for the hearty, delicious rolls. And this is Papa Mountain. Their bread rolls come in a choice of flavors. They are wholesome. If you want a wholesome option for your family, that is what Papa Mountain is all about. Papa Mountain himself is here with us. Papa is here. This is Solomon
Rachel,
Cohen.
you got to join me.
I am so excited. We're going to toast.
You got to start it off.
Cheers to the bread rolls. Here's what you're going to be looking at. You can, and I'm going to take a bite in just a moment, but let me show you first of all what you're going to be choosing from. Because a new today moment where you are going to be getting 4 packages of bread rolls, either one of any individual flavor or what we're showing you here is the combo option. We have this available in garlic herb, sweet potato and herb, chili lime, or that classic cheddar and Parmesan. Last option is you could go with a combo and get one of each. Crispy, golden brown crust, fluffy, light on the inside, and this packs a protein punch as well.
We got some nutritionals. Every flavor of Papa Mountain has 6 grams of protein per serving. We're a good source of protein. We're a good source of calcium, and then in our chili lime and our sweet potato and herb rolls, we're high in B12. What makes our rolls just so incredible is that they're air fryer ready, toaster oven, ready in minutes. So it's like you've got indulgence with peace of mind with those clean label ingredients, nutritionals, and you can just heat and eat them.
It's
fantastic. I know that's what people want. Some people don't want to do a lot of work. They want easy meal prep, easy cleanup.
We've got enough on our plates. Let's let Papa Mountain do the work for us and still have that delicious,
crispy on the outside,
fluffy,
just fluffy like a cloud on the inside.
Is that the cheddar Parmesan?
That's the cheddar and Parmesan.
Amazing. Okay,
top
so
seller, cheddar and Parmesan's top seller. If anyone asks me what my favorite is, they're all my favorite. I really like a little zest, so I go for the chili lime, but let me tell you a little bit about this cheddar and Parmesan. We proudly bake these in Atlanta, Georgia. We're a Georgia-grown company, so a little something from the South here for the holidays. And we fresh grate 40-pound blocks in our facility in Atlanta of organic grass-fed cheddar and Parmesan.
Oh, wow.
We use an 18th-month aged New Zealand cheddar that's like wild, has sweet notes, a little fruity, and it's delicious.
Wow.
If you've had Papa Mountain bread rolls, you got to try them again. And if you haven't had them, you don't know what you're missing.
That is delicious. You taste the cheesiness. That crisp on the outside is perfect. What do we have next?
It's so delicious. Chili lime is one of my personal favorites. It's not that hot. It's a perfect balance of a little spice, but it's flavorful, bold and zesty with the right hint of lime.
Okay, so what am I going to be tasting when I go in? I'm going to taste a little bit of chili, a little bit of lime. And look, you're getting still that beautiful golden brown on the outside, and that was achieved just by baking? Great. Okay, I'm ready to try.
A little sweet. It's not
Ooh.
that spicy. It's
That
not
would be
overpowering.
great with Mexican food.
They're delicious.
Oh
They're
my
delicious.
goodness.
Dippers, appetizers. I love having them in the morning with my coffee, but I heat them up all the time, not only in my kids' lunches, because I can pop them in the air fryer, but we have them at dinner all the time.
Great.
Soup, salad, pasta, it's holiday time, people are gathering, you want little finger foods, things to share and pass
Absolutely.
around the table.
And these are going to be that easy way to have that hearty but still wholesome option. Those little sliders that you're seeing right there on our table, they are made with our Rastelli's ham that we had earlier on in the show, so that would be a great option.
Yeah.
Already pre-cooked ham. These you just need to heat.
You just can't find fully baked bread rolls like this.
No.
This
is garlic and herb?
That's garlic and herb.
Okay.
We've got a medley of herbs, rosemary, thyme, savory, basil. It's got everything packed like our cheddar and parm rolls, but we add in fresh garlic and
You can see the herbs in there. This is one of my favorites.
Has a little
I
green
love
hue.
rosemary
Yeah.
so much,
Yeah.
and you can taste the rosemary in there. And then I'm so excited and interested to try the sweet potato.
Sweet potato and herb is really delicious. It's savory. It's not a sweet flavor profile. Again, they're all my favorite. This one definitely is.
Wow.
If I'm dipping it in hummus, like they're great by themselves.
Yep. Great option, whether this is right for your holiday meal or this is a snack or this is game day. There's so many wonderful options. Make little sliders. They are
Exactly.
unique. They are easy to prepare. And it comes to us in a bag.
It comes in a beautiful bag, resealable bag.
Ooh, that sweet potato is great.
Yeah, they're fully baked, and again, you heat and eat them in minutes. Air fryer, toaster oven, regular oven. You can heat one roll up to 8 rolls, but let me tell you, I can eat a whole bag in one sitting.
Yeah, these are amazing. And you can have 3 rolls for less than 300 calories.
Exactly.
Really
and you
great.
got 6 grams of protein per serving, no seed oils. Like, I'm just saying, like, indulgence with peace of mind.
And you started this because you wanted to really feed your family. You have 3
Yeah.
boys.
As a
wanted to feed-
busy father with 3 kids, my kids were using these as teething toys, frozen pucks, but they were raised on Papa Mountain bread rolls. But yeah, they're convenient, and there's no junk in it. There's no preservatives.
Great.
We just released this new pack change. This has never been on QVC before. We're non-GMO project verified, and that's a big deal. It's very stringent. We're using organic grass-fed cheeses in our dairy flavors, and 6 grams of protein per serving. So that's really unique to find
That's
in
very
a bread
unique
roll.
to find. If you're looking around through the bread options,
Something
it's going to be
satisfying
very
and
difficult.
filling.
It's going to fill you up. These are absolutely delicious. They are new today. So many great options. You just need to choose which flavor would you love, or I
Sure.
would say go with the combo. They are all beautifully delicious, and you're going to reach them. And these are resealable, right? If I want to
Resealable
take out 1 or
bags.
2.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with any of them.
Cheddar,
yeah.
Parmesan,
Yeah, we got garlic and herb, sweet potato and herb, chili lime, cheddar and Parmesan. We're gonna ship these straight to your door in a nice box. You freeze upon receipt. Our rolls are fully baked and arrive to you in 2 days or less, no matter where you are in the country. And you pop them in the freezer. You can heat them at your leisure.
Great.
And they're just perfect, just in time for the holidays. Papa Mountain bread rolls are full of nutrition and fully baked convenience.
Solomon, thank you so much for bringing this to us. A really great option. Remember, they will arrive in time for Christmas, new today, with free shipping and handling and no auto delivery, so do stock up. Thank you, Solomon. Great to see you.
It's so nice meeting you.
Congrats if you got the Mrs. Prindables pretzels. They have sold out. But don't worry, we have more sweets on the way.
We have Cheryl's coming up, so maybe if you were eyeing the Mrs. Prindables, these are also individually wrapped, and they're giving you the crowd pleasers. So there's some unfrosted, some flavor frosting, some buttercream. They are absolutely delicious, and yes, they will arrive in time for your stocking stuffers and for all of your holiday parties.
If you are a savory snacker, as I am, I love Squirrel brand, and they bring us sometimes the sweeter, sometimes it's the more savory. This is that original town and country mix that you love, which I think is a celebration of the quality nuts that they use: almonds, cashews, sunflower seeds, their famous sesame sticks, and more. You're getting the original town and country mix times 4, because you are going to get 4 of the 7.5 ounce jars, so you can see them all here. You're getting all 4 of them. There's nothing to choose. This is brand new today. All 4 coming home to you for $34. Brand new, shipping for free as always. Jackie Grant is here.
Hi.
This is like the best, because you get the best of nuts, and then you get those like savory, yummy around the nuts that just enhance the flavor.
Yes, yes. So we've got, at Squirrel Brand, we've got a lot of sweet, we've got a lot of sweet and salty. This is going to be, if you're a savory snacker, if you love salt and crunch, which I am too, this is all savory for you, okay? So when I'm talking about, like, this is a great complement to charcuterie boards. This is great for game days.
Yes.
Great with, a cold beer. Lots of salt, lots of crunch, lots of savory flavors, and so many different textures, and I can't wait to walk you through the individual components of this mix, which we do have down here.
And we have 1,800, and then it's sold out. So let's talk about it, because there's so many. I mean, you included everything.
We've got it all here. So what we're giving you here is we're giving you our sesame sticks 3 different ways. So we're doing the sharp cheddar, the sea salt, and the garlic.
Yum.
Then we're doing jumbo dry roasted creamy cashews, jumbo dry roasted California almonds, as well as peanuts, and then we're finishing with these 2 little crunchy little salty numbers, the sunflower meats, and then the little pepitas that are so light and crunchy. So beautiful over a salad.
Oh,
love
that
it.
idea.
I've always said, like, if you want to take a salad and make it fabulous, put some Squirrel Brand on it.
That's so smart.
Yeah, it gives it that texture, and you've got the nuts, you've got the sesame sticks, you've got the pepitas. There's like so many different things going on. And what I love so much about recipes like this at Squirrel Brand is that each one of these components that you see, they're not all going to taste the same, because they weren't mass made in a huge factory. They are each individual recipes that are only brought together when we package them in these brand new mini jars that we're also so excited about. These new mini jars, you've been asking for a long time for these, and this is new for us. They are giftable. They're perfectly sized for gifting, and what's beautiful about them is that you can see through on the top and bottom. They're not the solid black containers, so your recipient's going to be able to see exactly what they're getting. It's truly a bow and go gift. Beautiful to give as a hostess gift or wherever you might be going this holiday season. I can't tell you how many times I've already, and I don't know, what is today, the 9th of December?
Sealed, right?
Comes sealed, and I've run out of the house and slapped a bow on one of these so many times.
Oh, look,
But
there's the
yes.
seal.
So the freshness seal I love the freshness seal because it's easy to stock up on Squirrel Brand. When your Squirrel Brand comes, it's going to have that freshness seal. And if you're able to keep your freshness seal on and intact, your product will be good for 1 year from the pack date. We're going to give you the pack date on the bottom. And so let's say you've stocked up for the holidays. You've gifted some, you've served some, you've enjoyed some to yourself, you have some left over into the new year. It's no worries.
This is
You're going to be good.
Yeah, this is
well into 2026. Yeah, there's no rush.
And it's not so holiday themed, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
So you don't have to stress.
This truly, the town and country, I put it out.
This is the best.
All year round for friends and family. It's
Doing this
always
yourself
the first to disappear.
Would be so expensive.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
going and sourcing all the best ingredient. I mean, when you talk about almonds and cashews, usually those are in the upgraded nut assortments. And what I like about this not having anything sweet in it is sometimes I think when I'm getting a mix that has cashews and almonds and sweet, I feel like they do too much sweet because they don't want to do as much of the nuts.
Yeah.
You
that's
can't
such a good
hide
point.
behind any sweet ingredients.
That's right.
If you want to add in a couple dark chocolate chips,
why not?
On your own, I'm not going to be mad at you for that.
Nobody would be mad about that.
But this is coming to you with all the hearty, like gourmet ingredients,
yes.
and that is where the value is in what you're buying. You're getting 4 of them. They're 7.5 ounces each. As you can see, they like really fill
They
these
overflow
bowls
these
to the
bowls.
top.
Yeah. So imagine putting these out, when you've got friends and family coming over, holidays, game days, movie nights, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
I always say, put down the bag of chips. If you're craving salty crunch, put down the bag of chips. Pick up some Town and Country. This is definitely one of my personal favorite mixes because I am a salty snacker.
Me too.
Really,
And I love
really
chips.
satisfies that
This is
craving.
so much better.
So much better.
The sesame sticks,
they're my favorite.
really like satisfy the crunch, and having the different flavors of them. Because
Yes.
usually we kind of get the original, but the garlic, yum. The sharp cheddar,
So good, right?
yum. I
know.
mean, gosh, this is delicious. Of course we're busy. QVC.com and your apps is the best place to go. And I just think too, this reminds me, like my grandma makes really good mixes, savory mixes, but it takes her a lot of time.
It does. It
And a lot of
totally
work
does.
and a lot of sourcing. You don't have to worry about all of that.
No, and it's like during the busy holiday season, especially if you happen to be hosting, I mean, this is just such an easy and elegant thing to put out.
It is.
Add it to any sort of appetizers that you're already serving. We had friends over the other night. I put out cheese, crackers, veggies, dip, and Squirrel brand. I mean,
Perfect.
And it's like appetizers for dinner. Nobody hates that.
And it's so savory and satisfying without being a meat. So like
Right.
maybe you like add like a little pepperoni, but maybe they don't eat meat, or maybe they don't eat red meat, and so you don't have to worry about it. And this satisfies that savory tooth.
Yes, and truly like such a beautiful gift. I love the colors. I think they're so festive
Wrap a
for
little
the
bow.
chilly month.
Little
Put a
cute.
bow on it. You can put it in a little gift bag. I have
There's
stacked
1,200 left.
Right, I've stacked 2, so I'll get like 2 gifts out of each order. So I'll stack them, do like a cellophane, and like do
Cute.
the ribbon at the top. Yeah, because you know what? People love food gifts.
Yes, they do. And
Right?
you know, and some people are very specific about wine. And I think we often think, oh, I got to go grab that wine bottle. Well, guess what?
Yes.
Each of those wine bottles, if you're thinking like $20 or whatever, you're getting 4 that you could actually bring as a hostess gift, right? If you wanted to make it really special, you can double it the way Jackie does and maybe do a little bow or whatever. And you got 4 for $34.
I know.
So it's just more economical.
Totally.
And you don't have to worry. Are they white wine people? Are they red? Do they like a cab? Do they like a,
Yep.
you know, everybody's kind of like specific with this. If they like savory, they'll like it.
And the thing is, when you're hosting, you're getting a lot of bottles of wine. You're
Yeah, you
not
are.
getting too many.
And can you
food
name who
gifts.
got you them?
You never remember. They're all on the table when you wake up the next morning. You're like, I don't know who gave me
don't
what.
remember.
But you know what? People always remember who gave them the food gift. It's more memorable. It's special. And really, truly, if you're gifting to a foodie, like if you have a foodie in your life who hasn't tried Squirrel brand, they're going to thank you and love you so much for it.
I brought one of Jane Tracy's holiday parties. I brought Squirrel brand last year.
Yeah.
We have 1,000 to go around because I know everyone's going to love it.
Yes.
And they get a lot of wine when they host a party,
Yeah,
and I just
yeah.
wanted it to be special and different. And in that moment, you're also providing them a service in that if they want to put it in a bowl and put it out, they can use it right
can
then
use it
or
right
save
away.
it for themselves later.
Absolutely, yes. And like you said before, this particular mix is seasonless, right? So it's great around the holidays.
New Year's.
It's great for New Year's. But then what do we have coming? We have playoff football coming, and then we've
right.
got the Super Bowl coming. It's like there's never an occasion that this doesn't fit.
And
Right?
I like your idea of making salads exciting.
Yes, add
We have
them to
900
salads.
left. I love a salad,
I
but it
love
has
this-
to be an
it has
exciting
to be
salad.
Yes, right? Like
Or otherwise, it's just lettuce.
take it from drab to fab. Just
Yeah.
put some Squirrel brand on it, and suddenly it's an interesting thing that you're eating.
This
yeah.
will go well with a lot of salad dressings too.
Oh my gosh,
Like it's
so
gonna kind
much.
of blend to whatever.
Yes, totally. Yes, it's just a really great,
Balsamic,
and I
vinaigrette,
just
yum.
love, the different textures are so fun. So whether you're kind of like a picker or whether you're going to go in by the handful,
I like to pick.
Every bite is different. I
want
like
to
to
taste
pick
each
too.
individual
Yes.
ingredient.
Yes, but each bite, there's never 2 bites that are going to be the same.
Joey will get on. My husband's always like, "Why are all the cashews missing from them?"
Right,
Like, I
'cause
have
you're a
no
picker.
idea. Because I go in and I get all
did
my
that.
favorite things. Yeah, who could it be? There's
Yes.
only one other adult in this house.
Yes, yes.
We have the final 700 to go around. We have the final 2,200. And you know what? It's also because a lot of other mixes, there's like one ingredient ingredient that everybody wants. And when that one ingredient is gone, then it's lame.
Yes,
This
totally.
is like, they're all exciting ingredients.
are.
And look at it. It's
They
like
are.
this explosion of yummy, savory,
Yeah, color, texture, flavor. If you haven't tried the Town and Country mix, and we have a few spin-offs of the Town and Country because it is so incredibly popular with our QVC customer. So we like do a sweet version, we do a chocolate version, but like this is really my favorite. This is the OG. That's why we call it the original Town and Country. And it's just so beloved because it is one of the very few purely savory mixes that Squirrel Brand makes.
We don't do that enough.
No, no. And like the supermarket mixes that you get are just, they all taste like the same thing and they never really taste very fresh. This
and
is
if you
just
want
so,
something exciting, you pay more. They're like, oh, this is the gourmet one.
Right,
So it's like way more expensive.
Yes, and these are the gourmets. I mean, really, it's all about the quality and the sourcing. We are the oldest registered nut brand in the U.S. We've been around
incredible.
since 1888. So we didn't get here you know, by being a supermarket brand. We got here by sourcing only the best nuts from all over the world. Our nuts are grown in areas of the world where there's very little winters, lots and lots of sunlight, and then we are still staying true to that small batch roasting.
Look at that cashew she's got.
Yeah, we're staying true to the small batch roasting. We're taking a lot of care. You can taste in every bite how much love goes into the creation of these recipes.
There's 500 left, Jackie.
And you're
it's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, this is such an awesome mix.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Great for the holidays, great all year round. Like you said, it's seasonless. You're absolutely gonna love it. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend.
You're
It
getting four
disappears fast.
of the 10s, but it will go because we have a lot of people waiting. Fewer than 400. Jackie, thank you
Good
so
to be
much.
with you. Thanks for having me.
Make sure you click checkout. Now, if you are looking for something that has more of the sweet mix, this is from Red Rocker. This was originally a mom making recipes out of her basement for family and friends, and now we can all enjoy it. You're getting 3 different mixes, but they all have that amazing white chocolate yummy coating for $29.98 for all 3 of those 10s.
We are ready for another one time only in the show. So Courtney was just letting you know about our earlier one time only, but now we have a one time only for a QVC favorite. You love Falkor Fusion, but have you tried the cheesesteak version, a Philly favorite? Done in the Falkor Fusion way with their egg rolls. This gives you that crispy egg roll shell stuffed with beef, creamy American cheese, onions, peppers for a flavor-packed bite and a one-time only price that gives you 12 of these large egg rolls. You could cut these into 3s or 4s and pop a toothpick in there and you have a whole tray of appetizers that are so delicious and scrumptious. Today, all 12 of them for $65.98, but only until the end of this show. So I apologize, we've only given you about 35 minutes in order to pick this up, but that's because these go really, really quickly. After the show, that price will go back up to $80. Joseph Feldman is here. He is the owner of Falkor Fusion, which started as a food truck with lines around the block, waiting for the egg rolls that Joseph and your team have created. Now, here on QVC, so many favorites, so many sellouts, but this we're giving new today with the Philly cheesesteak.
Yes, so this was new this year. We brought the Philly cheesesteak egg roll, and again, these are 3 ounces. So I don't know if you guys go to the grocery store a lot, but food prices
up and
go
up and up and
food
up.
size goes down and down and down. These are 3 ounces. They've been 3 ounces since we came here on QVC 5 years ago.
Amazing.
And I think not only that, they stay consistent, but we've gotten better. The wrapper is phenomenal. The flavor is outstanding. You can see that each of these egg rolls filled end to end with that meat, the cheese. You can see the peppers. You can see the onions. You can see the thin, crispy wrapper. And again, look how these are cooked. Right out of the freezer, right into the air fryer or the oven. You can fry them if you want, but at home, throw them in the air fryer. It's so easy. 15 minutes right from the freezer, and you're gonna get these delicious
15 minutes to this.
Yeah, crispy egg roll. You don't see any of these egg rolls. Look at them all.
Right.
None of it's cracked open. None of it's spilling out.
Delicious.
You're gonna get all that filling inside.
But we only have 1,700 to go around, fewer than that now because people are starting to place their orders. Many of you are also locking in auto delivery, which is available. You can have these shipped to you every 90 days for 1 year. So let's think about this. You lock in that one-time only price, which for everyone else goes away in about 33 minutes. But for you, you will lock in that one-time only price. And with auto delivery, if you want to pause at any time, you can do that. If you want to cancel at any time, you can do that. So it makes a lot of sense to lock in the price now. Get these home. If you've had them before, you already love them. If it's your first time, try them out, and if they're not for you, it's okay. You can then go ahead and pause that next auto delivery, but they will be for you because these are absolutely delicious. What are we getting inside?
So again, these cheesesteak egg rolls, we have that ribeye meat, we have the American cheese, we have that delicious, the peppers and the onions. And again, 3 ounces filled end to end. I cut one in half here. You can see that there is no air in the end, air in the, at each end, and they're delicious. They're easy to make. They're quick. It's the holiday. Who wants to spend extra time between making those big meals, going shopping, making sure that people are, fed? These are easy. They're quick. You pull them out of the freezer, and they're delicious. And you were saying,
the cheese in there is great.
Yeah. It is. It's really good. And you can see, I'll bust one open. They stay hot. They stay fresh. Look at all that
And they're going to be that crispy. If you've ever gotten egg rolls from the grocery store, these are not your grocery store egg rolls. These are the egg rolls that Joseph, you and your team make on the food truck and now bring to us here at QVC, delivered right to our door, so we don't have to go wait around the block. Are these offered on your food truck?
So one of the great things about these, QVC and our food truck, we only have a limited capacity. It's really cold right now, so even in the winter, we can't run. QVC is the only place you can get our egg rolls currently.
Wow.
But
any type of egg roll right now?
Right now, yes. No food truck, too cold, no propane.
Got it.
When we are running, we have a limited capacity. We only take typically one flavor, which is our original. So, through the magic of QVC, television, and the ability to do year-round, we have all these other flavors. But yes, we do offer these when we do catering and small events, make your own menu type stuff. We offer all of our egg rolls that we offer here on QVC, but in the capacity and volume, no. Once we run out, they're gone.
Wow, is this amazing. They are so delicious. If you love a cheesesteak, you have to try these. If you love an egg roll, you have to try these. It's that marriage. You are from the Philly area originally?
Yep. I went to school. I did my cooking school in Philadelphia. I spent a lot of time there, almost 10 years living and eating and cooking in the city.
You know a good cheesesteak then.
So yeah, I've had them all. And what we brought here was, I think, the best version of my cheesesteak, put it in an egg roll wrapper and delivered, in that Falkor fusion style.
Yes.
That, from all of our other egg rolls. And it's just a perfect combination.
And look how jam-packed with filling.
Yeah, that Philly egg roll texture and flavor in that crispy, delicious, easy to make egg roll vessel wrapper.
And it's a one-time only price, which is only good until the end of this show. You have about 30 minutes remaining. You get all 12 of them. Over here, we've shown you on a really beautiful appetizer tray how it would look if you were to slice them in half. I would say you could slice them into thirds. You could even slice them into quarters, stick some toothpicks in there. It makes a perfect game day food, after Christmas treat. The day after Christmas, when everyone is tired, you've been to all of the holiday events, this is what you want to have because it's easy. You take it out of the freezer.
It's comfort, it's something you know.
Yes.
And it doesn't take work. And it can go with other things. We have a bowl of rice here. You have a bowl of noodles. And like you said, if you're having company or just your family, throw a tray in the oven. 300, 400 degrees, 15 minutes. You pull them out, you cut them in half.
15 minutes.
Some ketchup. You got some cheese sauce, some whatever you want, some spicy mayonnaise. Everything goes with it. It's easy, it's delicious, and it's protein. It's real meat, it's real cheese. You can see the vegetables, you can see the onions, the peppers, and again.
Look at that. And when you go, if you are in the Philly area, or even if you're not in the Philly area, if you go to a restaurant and you pick up a cheesesteak, you're paying $15, $20 per cheesesteak. This, you get all of that wonderful flavor, that great, wonderful comfort food that we love from a Philly cheesesteak, but now you're getting them in egg roll form, easy, for $66. So a really fantastic opportunity, all 12 of them for 2 pennies shy of $66 with free shipping and handling, but only for 28 more minutes.
Yeah.
But if you want to lock in auto delivery, that has been very popular. Many of you are locking in auto delivery. That is really smart because you are locking in this price, which for everyone else goes away in 28 minutes. But for you, you will keep this price and you will keep a good thing coming with these Falkor Fusion Philly cheesesteak egg rolls coming every 90 days for 1 year. Make this your New Year's celebration. Make this your Valentine's Day celebration. Have this on a regular Wednesday. This truly is easy, delicious comfort food at its best.
And it really is. And this price, let me tell you, is way cheaper than the food truck.
Really?
Yes, because the overhead, the difference. You know, we have a lot of things that we have to account for. Here, we bring it here, and you get
Goes
it
right
at
to
home.
you.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Cut out the middleman, and you get this directly to your door. No waiting in line in the cold at the food truck, which right now you can't even do because the food truck's not there. So lock this in. Joseph, thank you so much. These are delicious.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Oh, Courtney, something exciting.
Oh, so many good mixes in the show. Squirrel brand has sold out. Congrats if you got it. Still available from Rachelli. It's a hot pick. We are really limited though. We have fewer than 400 in the 4.5 pound pre-sliced 10-inch cannoli cake. The price is gonna go up at the end of the day. It will go up to $99. Absolutely delicious. And now we are going to downtown York, Pennsylvania, where you would find these amazing pretzels. Wait till you see the full, okay? I never really had a true pretzel until I moved to outside of Philadelphia. And if you have never, like, the pretzel is a culture here. It's heritage. They are just amazing. It's kind of like how you think of New York City bagels. This is the state. PA is where you want to get your pretzels. So from the Pretzel Company, these are absolutely amazing. They're delicious and they're also gorgeous. You are getting 10 of the 4.5 ounce hand twisted soft baked bow tie pretzels. So they're all hand twisted. Look at these perfect little bow ties that you're getting. And they're really nice in size as well for $26. This was our food for thought. So we did a little preview at the top of the show. We've had 1,000 ordered. Philip is here, co-founded this with his brother. We have 1,400 remaining, so this is gonna sell out.
Yeah, we would love to see that.
Yeah, go get it. And they will come with, they'll come fully baked, right? And you can pop them in the oven just to heat them up.
Yeah, absolutely. So they bake. And they are baked and shipped fresh, fully baked. So all you have to do is preheat that toaster oven, air fryer, and then bake them off for 5 minutes. And I love when the pretzel really speaks for itself. But look at this crispy exterior and that light, fluffy, soft interior. To us, that is what makes a Pretzel Company pretzel so special. And that is why I think all QVC folks love these pretzels so much, Courtney.
There's 1,300 to go around. I mean, can I tell you, just an effortless pull apart?
It really is. These are beautiful.
They are soft and amazing. And we have a couple dips.
Yep.
You don't really need anything.
No, not at all. So when you get these home, they're going to arrive unsalted. So we include pretzel salt in every single order. Every box from the Pretzel Company includes that pretzel salt. So all you're gonna do to get bakery fresh, soft pretzels is preheat your oven, your toaster oven, your air fryer. Take a little bit of melted butter. That's what's giving it that sheen and that glisten there. Sprinkle that pretzel salt on, and then 5 minutes later, you have the best tasting soft pretzel.
Tastes like a warm hug.
Adorable, like a bow tie. I love that though. I'm gonna break this one open too, and we see right in the middle just
What
a
is it about the
perfectly soft
pretzel? Like,
pretzel.
what is it about that? Is it the water? Is it like, what is it that makes it?
Yeah, you know, what we like to say is that we come from right in the heart of pretzel country. So what we mean by that is we are the home of soft pretzels here in Pennsylvania. So it's a really simple recipe. It's flour, water, yeast, salt, brown sugar, and oil. That's it. There's nothing chemical, no preservatives that are keeping those fresh that you might see like in a grocery store aisle. These really are simple and made in a classic Pennsylvania pretzel tradition. And I love this right here. If you've got some
the beer cheese soup.
Beer cheese
We had
soup.
that from earlier in the show,
Perfect dip. I had some in the green room. I dipped a pretzel right in. It was fantastic.
I'll tell you though, you don't really need a thing, but looking at it like in this presentation, it feels like the appetizer that you order at the fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Because it has that look about it. I mean, it's a beautiful presentation. We have 1,100 to go around. You're getting 10 of them. And because they are so big, you could also share them. Really, I feel like this could feed 20.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, they're nice and large. And pretzels are enjoyed from all ages. My nieces who are teenagers, sometimes it's hard to know, like when you have family coming over, what do they want? Everybody loves a good pretzel.
Yeah, it's a great after school snack. Obviously the kids are still in school. So all of these bow ties are gonna arrive individually wrapped just like this, and you're getting 10 of them. My recommendation, because they are shipped fresh, not shipped frozen, when you get them home, leave a couple of them out on the counter. Obviously you're gonna wanna start snacking on them immediately. Toss the rest of them into the freezer. They're good for up to 3 months in the freezer. They're probably not going to last 3 months in the freezer. You're going to pull them out and you're going to eat them over the holidays. But I love this bow tie, Courtney. You said these are a great size. They absolutely are. You know, they are enough to snack on for one person. They're big enough to share.
So
I love this little charcuterie spread that we have over here with some olives and cheese.
The price, you know, I think about going into the commercial stores where you buy individual pretzels. You can't get away with 2 for $26.
You can't. You know, York is about an hour and a half from QVC, and I stop at a very popular gas station on the way over here, and I did some quick math, and this is significantly cheaper than a gas station pretzel.
Significantly better.
And significantly better.
I mean, this is like where you would travel to downtown York and say, let's find like something local and delicious in a bakery. This is that, but brought to you from QVC. That's the power of Gourmet Holiday, the power of QVC. We started with over 2,400, is that right? 2,400. We have 700 left and we have a lot of people waiting. This will sell out. You're getting 10 of them. They are nice and large. They really could feed 20 if you wanted to get a couple sets though, because when you get them home, you can freeze them.
You absolutely can freeze them. And I will do a quick shout out because I know that our bakery team is watching right now. We've got nine production days left to hand twist these pretzels before Christmas. I dare say this is one of your last chances to order the Pretzel Company pretzels before Christmas.
And props to them because they all look so uniform to be hand twisted. They're so beautiful.
No robots. These are truly handmade. Every single pretzel from the Pretzel Company is twisted by hand into these fun bow tie shapes. It takes when we hire new bakers, it takes them about 3 to 4 weeks to really nail down this twisting process. But we love that consistency because every single pretzel that you break open then has that beautiful crispy exterior, that nice soft and fluffy interior, pulls right apart, super, super soft.
There's 600 left. Now the salt will be separate?
Salt comes separate, yeah. So you're going to get 10 of them individually wrapped. We include a little baggie of pretzel salt right in there. That's exactly what they look like. Just pop them open. These are perfectly sized for an air fryer, so very popular among our customers here on QVC. Hi, Rachel.
I had to pop in because I had to tell everyone I have been to the Pretzel Company
stood
factory.
in the very bakery.
I've stood there. I have learned to twist the pretzels, but I was saying I have to come back because I didn't learn how to twist the bow ties.
You did not learn how to twist the bow ties.
It seems like it would be difficult, but it's really amazing to watch Philip's team hand twisting. It takes how long to learn to twist these pretzels?
About 3 to 4 weeks before we really let them twist on their own.
400. And you know what? Rachel had a good idea because the salt comes separate. You sometimes make your sweet.
Yes, I put cinnamon sugar on mine.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. So if you're
delicious.
not in the mood for something salty, this is a perfect base if you mix some cinnamon sugar up at home. If you've got some, chocolate glaze in the refrigerator, a little bit of that fudge sauce on
Your
top.
house, as you're baking these, even as you're rewarming them, your house smells like a pretzel bakery.
It really does,
Which is like the best
It's
smell.
the best.
It's a really nice
It's a really
smell.
great movie snack. I mean, my sister and I can split one of the pretzels.
Yeah.
And we each have a really delicious snack.
I could just stand here and break these open all day. Look how gorgeous this is.
You know, it's the kind of thing too you think about. It's officially last call, like the fancy theme parks. Like, what would you pay for one of these?
Oh my gosh.
You know, being in
not $2.60.
Certainly not.
It's so amazing the value and amazing just that you know where they're coming from and so few ingredients.
Well, especially around the holidays, you want to make sure that you're buying from a small company, real people, and I assure you there are very real bakers. Rachel has met all of them.
Rachel can verify.
That are twisting these by hand.
Yes, and they're proud to do it too. That was what I love to see.
For sure.
Well,
Absolutely.
everybody sings your praises around here.
Well, that's
we
great
have
to hear.
serious pretzel lovers in the building.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Because if you're from here, it's like a whole thing. I mean, we know a thing or two about pretzels, and they're like, no, they're really, really good.
It's the only thing I know anything about is pretzels. So,
Well, you're doing it well.
Thank you.
You're doing it well. It's completely last call. It's about to sell out. So stay in the process. Okay, it did sell out.
It's sold out. Great.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Good to see you. From pretzels to bubbles.
Ooh.
These are a few of my favorite
Good
things.
pairing.
Absolutely a good pairing. From Hemispheres, these are the world's best bubbles. And you're gonna get an assortment of either 4 or 8 of these in an assortment that can ship now, or you can also get the 15th, which is right around the corner. Jennifer, fun bubbles. And this is serious. I mean, 40 years, award winning.
Yes, absolutely. You're getting a gold medalist and a silver medalist in this collection. We're going to touch 4 different areas, including California, but we're also going to go to France and South Africa and Spain. And what I love is, you've already said it, it's all bubbles. And I feel like this time of the year, more than any other time. It's all about the celebratory moments, popping open that bottle of champagne, that Prosecco, that sparkling rosé that you see right there. Look at how gorgeous that is. It makes you thirsty to look at it.
We do a Christmas brunch, and I think this is so fun to bring to brunch.
Yes.
So can you tell us each of the 4? And then if you want to get the 8, you'll just get the 4 times 2.
Absolutely. So starting over there, you see that Almina. That is a sparkling white wine from Spain. That is your, and then we go right over here. This is from France. This is a Blanc de Blanc, which means white from white. So we're giving you those beautiful grapes in that sparkling brut white wine. And then we go George Phillips, a brut sparkling white wine as well, but that one is a silver medalist. It is from their signature reserve collection. And then McGregor. Beautiful brut rosé sparkling wine. That is the gold medalist.
Oh, I'm
the
trying
creme
the gold.
de la creme.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you for giving me the gold first.
I love it. And you know, in fact, this is the one that I would recommend for a Christmas brunch. Say a quiche, love it with, isn't it? It has those beautiful, refined, elegant bubbles. It has a very lingering bubble, if you will, so it's something that's very persistent, has a crisp, clean finish. But what I also love about this one is it's also made from early harvested muscat grapes. And you can taste the difference as well. It has a lively lemon. Yes.
There's like a good depth to it.
I love that. Lively lemon, fresh strawberry aroma. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I can see why it won an award. You know, I feel like this kind of category from QVC is also fun because this is the time of the year where we're serving a lot of people.
Yes.
But sometimes we get stuck with our favorite bottle of anything. And we don't venture out. What's great is if you get the 8, get like a 4 for you. Get a 4 that you can serve with and try. You know, because if you don't like try, you'll never know what could be your next favorite bottle.
And I insist that every time we are hosted, I have to go with something in my hand. And 9 times out of 10, I am choosing, truth be told, a wine from Hemispheres.
Okay.
Let's talk about that for a moment, if I may.
Yeah.
40 years that Hemispheres have been curating wine collections. They travel the globe to source the best wines. They have to be from long lineage wineries. They also have to be, you know, have flavors that are indigenous to that region, but also be appealing to
so they have
the American palate.
have their rules.
They
and
absolutely do.
standards.
Yes. And speaking of standard, conscious consumption at its finest here, because what they care about is sustainability. So going right here, let's go right over to California.
Okay.
This is a silver medalist.
Okay.
Now, this is from George Phillips. It is a beautiful brut sparkling white wine. Again, ideal balance of elegance,
bubbles.
but approachability, I feel like. It's very versatile, right?
It's really good.
Easy.
The flavor's really good. It's smooth.
Yes.
You know, smooth.
Absolutely. Very bright flavors. I'm a little more dry, but I also really like that.
I do too. For me, it's just, I don't want it to be like too sweet. Like this feels very smooth, and then like the bubbles just kind of kiss your tongue.
Right. Well, and I love that you said that because it actually has the aromas of apple. It has a little citrus in there and a little bit of pear. So I think that's what makes it also very approachable, but so elegant on the tongue.
Wouldn't it be fun to do a little flight with your friends and family and like do a little like flight situation with these and everybody can try at brunch, a flight at brunch?
Oh, I love that. Now look at the color here. Do you see how much lighter this one is? This is the Almina from Spain.
Okay.
This is a beautiful, beautiful sparkling white wine. It's very refined. It has a beautiful finish to it.
Yeah, look
so
at the difference. I want to show this one from before. So this is what I mean, like, you know, you're going to be able to sort of, if you get the 8 especially, or if you get the 4 for yourself, they're going to feel very different. It's not like they're all
They taste
the same.
different. They have a completely different aroma.
Okay.
They're all very fizzy, if you will, bubbly. In fact, our last one has the most fizz, and I love it. But this one is spectacular. So
Right.
it has bright citrus,
Yep, that's
fruit
good.
aromas. Yeah, very nice.
Immediately a little bit brighter, but they're both really good. It just kind of depends on the mood, maybe
Exactly.
the situation.
Or what you're serving, right? I feel like that one would go great with grilled
Seafood?
chicken, seafood, lovely with salmon fillets.
This is kind of a nice, like, after dinner, like, let's pop a bottle or celebrate maybe before.
Yes, New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
I would absolutely reserve that one for New Year's Eve.
That's a good idea.
Without a doubt. All right, so last but not least, I love this one. Let's go right to France. This is exquisite. Ooh.
Now that's where we're really having fun.
Look at that. I think I've done that a time or two. But nevertheless, we go right to France. And again, the color is so beautiful. Now this is made with Chardonnay, so you'll notice that right
love
off the
Chardonnay.
bat. It's a little darker in color, a little more goldish, but this one has the most fizz. So if you love real fine bubbles with a pop of fizz, you're going to appreciate this one. So we're using those beautiful Macabeo and Chardonnay grapes with this one. So you might notice it's a really bright, but a bit more dry and super fizzy.
Which you get from the, I think the Chardonnay, like it's nice and grounded.
Yes.
But the bubbles, it's a fun, if you love Chardonnay, I mean, this is going to be a different way to enjoy it.
Right.
I think. And
I
I
agree.
love Chardonnay. These are all so unique and all so delicious and award-winning. And I love, you know, trusting. Sometimes when you go into a store and there's labels on everything, and you're like, what the heck? I don't have no clue. What I love is really Hemispheres is doing the groundwork to go to the source to get you the best ingredients, best source from the best places that are doing things the right way.
Yes, and these allow you to have a little fun, right? So what we did was we put a little cotton candy in some coops, and then you go ahead and pour that rosé right over the top, and look at how fun and festive that is. So if you wanted to create, you know, maybe it's a holiday punch, you could absolutely do that.
It's like a bubbly sangria situation going on over there. That's
some cranberry juice.
That's
fresh
the brunch
fruit.
drink right there.
That's the brunch drink.
I love it. Jennifer, this was delightful. Get the 4 or get the 8, and you can get them now or you can get them on the 15th. And you can do auto delivery, which once you try them, you will want to do because you'll want to keep them coming. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you, Courtney. So good to see you.
This was so fun, Rachel. Thank you so much. For our first show together, it was a blast. I'm heading out just a little bit early because I have a live show with Dennis Basso with a studio audience in about 10 minutes. But keep it here because one of our favorite things in the Dennis show is always when we have Cheryl's cookies, which Rachel's going to take you shopping for now.
Go have so much fun, Courtney. We will be watching. Let's talk a 36 count of individually wrapped Cheryl's cookies. These are the holiday crowd pleasers. That means these are the favorites that you know and love. Mary Eckenrode is here, the fun baker. You will get all 36 cookies individually wrapped. You will get some unfrosted, some flavored frosted, some frosted with that delicious buttercream that you know and love, and all that bakery freshness from Cheryl's. These were last night on with Kim Gravel, and they were wildly popular. And now is the time to bring them home because this is the last offer from Cheryl's for the holiday season.
It is, and we brought a really good one, Rachel. I'll tell you, you have 15 different flavors and designs in this offer. You have, let's start up right up here, and we'll go through them real fast, and then we'll enjoy them and eat them. So this first one is the buttercream frosted gingerbread.
Great.
Yum. Most
Love
served
that
child
one.
cookie, other than our cutout during the holidays. Look what we brought, the orange citrus cookie. You usually only can get this during the summer, but we had to put it in. It's a customer's favorite. Then I know this is one of your favorites.
It is absolutely one of my
This is the mint chocolate fudge cookie with Andy Mint candies. Will come right up here. This is the cinnamon bun cookie.
So good.
Yum. Throw it in that microwave for about 5 seconds. Triple fudge chocolate. The candy came with peppermint buttercream.
Another one
Yum.
of my favorites.
And then our customer's favorite are our vanilla buttercream frosted cutout cookies. You are going to get the snowflake round, the tree shaped, and then that holiday red round right up here. And then the classic favorites, chocolate chip, honey roasted peanut butter. Yum.
I have never tried that one.
Oh,
I
you're gonna
am
get to try
so
it.
excited.
the chocolate obsession, the snickerdoodle, the oatmeal raisin cookies, soft and chewy. That is so yummy. And then our old-fashioned sugar cookie.
We have last night, Mary, 1,500 were picked up.
Oh,
Just in our show already, over 500 orders have been placed. These are wildly popular because if you just need that little extra something to bring to someone, this is how you do it. If you don't have time to do the baking, let Cheryl's do the baking for you. They are individually wrapped. Everyone can choose their favorite, and you don't have to worry because this is the customer top favorites assortment.
We took the cutouts, we took your top of your classic, and then we took your all-time favorites throughout the entire year of what you like. What I love about this is because there's such a variety, so you have everyone taken care of during the holidays.
Yes.
You have those that like the unfrosted cookies, those that love our frosted cookies, and Rachel's showing you the box here. They're all individually wrapped, which is great. They're made with fresh ingredients, so put them in your freezer. They freeze great.
They freeze
up to 6
beautifully.
months.
I had some in my freezer, and I found a few even after 6 months, and they were
Oh,
perfect.
my Lance. Oh,
We say for 6 months, good to go in the freezer. Some of them also, I know the orange, you love even frozen to eat it frozen.
It is like eating one of those orange push-up pops, I'm telling you. And I told them, I said, let's put something fun in this assortment. And they go, what about one of your favorites? I'm like, okay. And the orange citrus, it has fresh orange juice in there. And then it has this orange citrus buttercream. Oh my gosh, look at that. And all that yummy butter farm fresh eggs. And look at how soft that cookie is.
Let's talk about that, Mary, because yes, there's all of these amazing flavors and varieties, but you also are putting things into your body that is fresh ingredients.
It is. And you know, our bakers are amazing. Some of them have been there the whole 44 years plus that we've been in business. So they have a lot of baking experience. Our chef is amazing. You're eating another one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, but this is the mint one. And so what we do is it's a double fudge cookie. It's almost like brownie-like in texture.
Yes, it is.
Rachel, milk and dark chocolate chips, mint buttercream, and Andy Mint candies on top of that. I'm telling you, eat that frozen. Dunk it in your coffee or your hot tea or your hot cocoa.
That sounds
so
amazing.
Yummy. Oh,
and
so yummy.
The cookies themselves are always that beautiful, soft, delicious bite. So if you love a nice, soft, bakery fresh cookie, that's what you're getting here. And they always taste that wonderful softness. It tastes so delicious.
It is, and you know, our bakers are working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So like you said, this is our last offer of the season.
Last offer of the
and
season.
this is a good one.
It's a really good one. It works out to $1.38 per cookie, which is so phenomenal when you consider going to a bakery. How much do you pay for fresh cookies? Over 700 orders placed. And look at this. You could break these out into 12 different gifts. There are 3 cookies in each of those gift bags. That would be about $4 a gift for 3 cookies. And you know,
nice
gift
I love
bag.
this. You and I talked. Or you could put a couple cookies in and put a gift card in there.
Yep.
I mean,
We've got 18 gifts.
Yes, and you know what we do in my family? I have a lot of nieces and nephews that are out of town. They're married. It's like, what do you send them if they're not coming home for the holidays?
Yes.
This is something that you can send to a whole entire family. Or maybe it's just your parents or grandparents that you might not be seeing during the holiday. I mean, this is great. They put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
If it's a couple, they have 18 days of yummy cookies, a sweet treat.
That.
And I just broke into the cinnamon bun. So good, I'm telling you. And okay.
And I'm ready. It's my moment to try
roasted
honey
peanut
roasted
butter.
peanut butter. I love a peanut butter cookie, but usually when I'm presenting Cheryl's, it's the frosted option. So I love you're getting so many unfrosted. I've never tasted this one. Here we go.
Okay, honey roasted peanuts. All that butter, creamy peanut butter in there.
You taste the honey roasting.
Oh,
wow. It's
wow.
a little bit
So good.
different, a little bit more creamy from your traditional peanut butter cookie because of the honey roasting. Wow, is that good?
It's so good. And
Wow.
I'll tell you another one that is really good, guys, that of our unfrosted cookies is our oatmeal raisin cookie. John was just telling me, one of the producers of the show, he says, I love the frosted cookies, but I love your unfrosted cookies too. But look at that. Look at all those plum California raisins in there, and look how soft that cookie is.
Okay, these are going close to 1,000 orders placed just in our show alone. These are supposed to be on again tomorrow, but I don't know if you're going to make it. This is a wildly popular offer because it is the favorites. They are individually wrapped. You know the quality. The eggs come from, what is it, Happy Chicken Farm?
Happy Chicken Farms.
It's my favorite fact about Cheryl's.
I know, and you know what? They are such a wonderful company, and we've been doing business with them since we've been in business, since 1981.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they're fabulous people, so we get our eggs from them. We all locally source all our ingredients. Wow. They're all locally sourced. Okay,
this
candy cane cookie.
I forgot that there's actual candy cane pieces in the cookie itself.
It's a sugar cookie. We put candy canes, crushed up candy canes in there. Then we put peppermint. Look at all those candy cane pieces in there. Peppermint buttercream in there, and then sprinkles on top. What do you think? So refreshing. Perfect. So holiday. Oh, and one other fact. We are an OU kosher bakery.
Thank you
so
for telling us
all
that.
those friends out there that are celebrating Hanukkah too, we are kosher bakery.
Kosher bakery. I know. Can you believe Hanukkah starts on Sunday
I can't believe it.
Really pretty phenomenal. Mary, thank you so
Thanks
much.
so
We
much,
really appreciate
Rachel.
having you. This is very
Thank
popular,
you.
so please continue in the process of placing your order for 36 of the crowd pleasers. And a reminder, we have just about 2 more minutes with our one-time only prices. Red Rocker candy, their sweet snack mixes in those beautiful gift tins. That price will go away at the end of our show in about 2 minutes. You get all 3 flavors for under $30. And our Philly cheesesteak egg rolls, you're getting that delicious cheesesteak flavor in that crispy egg roll wrapper for $65.98. Most of you taking advantage of auto delivery. You've got about 1 more minute at that price. Lock in auto delivery to make sure that you do lock in that price as well. I am so excited for all of you because right now you are about to be thrown over to Courtney and the live audience Dennis Basso show. Have so much fun. I will be watching. I'll see you right here tomorrow with David Venable for Gourmet Holiday on QVC. Bye, everyone.
Listen to the quiet morning stillness when the world rests like a gift, wrapped in autumn's golden breath. The holiday magic stirs beneath this seasonal slumber, waiting to burst forth in color and joy like dawn, breaking open the sky. All it needs is the right guide. Somewhere in the distance, a faint glimmer waits to explode as we wonder, who will save Christmas this year?
Never run out of your food favorites again. When you choose auto delivery, we'll automatically send you the food you've been craving and lock in the price. You choose the schedule, we'll make sure your favorite food arrives when you want it, and you can cancel or edit at any time. Keep your favorites coming. Head to QVC.com to set up auto delivery now.
You know, it's going to be fashion, food,